I'm your English-speaking Nuraririn parading leader, the one who enters beast, and shiniest of all marches, Nuraririn. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm never getting used to my eyes. I really have to. In difference to like my old outfit, I always have to look up front now. If I greet you, I have to look like this, but it's weird because now I can't see myself anymore. Usually when I do my greeting, I like look over to like my screen on the right, so I know that I'm like moving and everything. Oh god. That's not good. That fucked with the feng shui completely. I hope this is this there? Is it this? I hope this is fine. I wanted to move this over because I want to see I still have this go up. Because I wanted to like see myself there. Okay, it's so weird. My eyes are always no. I have to look up front. If I look up front, then I look at you. I'll never get used to that. I'm moving everything but the window. Okay, go back over there. Hi to the Eddie. Hi. Okay, I'm still getting used to everything. It's still, I did some more adjustments, so it should feel a bit more Nura once more. There should be a couple more Nura things. My eyes should stay more open there. Crazy eyes right now. Yes, if I like... Wait, I can do it even like... Don't drop my cup. Do not drop my cup. That would not be good. Don't drop my cup. Okay, yeah. Today, well, first off, I hope everyone had a wonderful Thursday. The week is almost over. One more day, you almost got it. And today we're having a special because we're playing 2 games today. I did not check when I was doing the schedule. I did not check how long Miside 0 would be. And apparently Miside 0 is only 1 chapter right now, and that chapter is like 30 to 40 minutes long. So that's why we're gonna have a double special today, and we're gonna play Universe Sandbox. I got myself Universe Sandbox, and we're gonna play some Universe Sandbox, and yeah, do some funny things with the universe. Find out how we can fuck up the universe. Plenty of ways to do it. Yeah, but first off, we're gonna play Miside 0. This is Halloween again, the double video game special. The new Broken Lore game came out like 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, I think on Wednesday I got the... That's not 2 days ago. I think sometime this week I got a... you're about to see the game, sorry. The Unfollowed game, the Broken Lore are the yokai horror games we played last year. The yokai based ones, those were the Broken Lore games, and there's the new one, and it's called... Wait, what's the new one called? Unfollow. Yeah, Unfollow. Exactly. That one came out 16th of January. Oh, okay, been a while. Last week actually, but that one's out now. But we're probably gonna... I don't know, I probably will save it for Halloween, so I don't run out of games for Halloween. But yeah. Miside, man, here we are. This is a fan game. Let me just real quick. So first off, this is a fan game. Okay, this is entirely fan-made. This is not an official Miside game. I got this off of itch.io. This is a fan game that because apparently people are tired of waiting. People are like, where's the next Miside update? Hello. And no, they just start making their own games. Apparently, from what I know, Miside 0 is kind of a prequel to Miside. I already saw we can like click through here, but there's only one chapter available right now. There's gonna be a Cappy chapter. They better. Oh, they even changed the music. And we got a short-haired Mita chapter in the future, a sleepy Mita, a Mila chapter. Whoever asked for that. I'm sorry, Mila enjoyers, you have no idea what's good. And yeah, but so far we only have the long-haired Mita. I guess fitting for me. I am the long-haired yokai, so long-haired Mita we got. And I don't know what this game is about. We'll figure it out. I mean, it's B-side, but I actually don't know what kind of content it actually has. Hi, ᴃᵃᵃ. Also, my lips should look a lot better today. I made a lot of adjustments. Start with long-haired Mita. Long-haired. Hi, Ami. Ami, what are you doing? What do you think you're doing? Are we slacking off? No, you're allowed to slack off. That's fine. Looks like I made it alright. No, where's Mita? Oh my god. I don't know how I feel about being here again. Master Duel doesn't work. Is that really the excuse? That the excuse you're gonna choose, that Master Duel is not working. Like if I have one... Oh, you have one exam today? Oh yeah, sorry, break day was between... Oh, sorry, I forgot the break day was between ᴃᵃᵃᵈᵉ and now. Oh, I hope it went well. I hope it went well, sorry. I forgot yesterday was your learning day. Oh, what is my tracking does not like how bright the game is. Wait, sorry, wait, this works better? No. Hello? Uh-oh. Real fans remember the army exam schedule. Yeah, sorry, I do also remember, but break day is not a real day for me. I forget how break day works. Let me just try to fix this real quick. The game is too bright for my eyes, apparently. Not good. Okay. Okay, wait, we're gonna do something. We're gonna, whoops, you're not allowed to see. No, you're allowed to see that. Wait, I'll be right back. I gotta change. It was really hard. Yeah, I can imagine that. It was math, right? We're gonna do something. We're gonna, let me just change real quick. Hi. In the hopes that this works a bit better. It does not. What is going on? Okay. Hello, graphics. Back, display. Back. Hello? Why is my tracking failing? Huh? Is it the brightness of the... Is it the brightness of the game? Wait. Do I move normally right now, paraders? Do I move normal right now? We might actually need the full 3 hours at this point. Do I move normally now? Programming. Ah, okay, okay. My bad. Eyes closed too much. Okay, so it is a problem with the game, not necessarily with... Wait, let me go back to my menu real quick. Wait. We'll be right back. Oh, wait, it is a problem with the game, not the brightness. Okay, I thought it was maybe the game's brightness. Wait. The good old 60 FPS. There we go. That should hopefully fix it. Let's stop with long-haired Mina. Please work. Else I will turn into my 2D form for today. Else I have to turn into my 2D form. I think I have to turn into my 2D form. Yep. I think so. Oh no. Why is it so messed up? Okay, 2D Nura, Gremlin Nura, everyone. I hope you were ready for Gremlin Nura today. I haven't had Gremlin Nura in a while. In the lightest room, no. Just the game is too bright, apparently. Do you guys want Chi? Okay, quick test. Who do you want? Do you want Chibi Nura? Gremlin Nura? Or who are we picking for today? Which 2D Nura do we want? Which 2D Nura do we want today? No, it's fine outside of the game. No questions anymore. No more. Who do we want? Gremlin Nura? Fumu Nura? Chibi Nura? Who do we pick? Lord Evan, huh? God, Gremlin Nura. I'm not used to seeing Gremlin Nura. I don't have Lura. I will make Lura as 2D, I guess. Chibi, Zumra is not an option. Chibi? Okay, we got Chibi, we got that area is definitely for Gremlin. Army, I know you. Who do you want? We got Gremlin, Fumu Nura. No, oh, you can only choose between Gremlin and Chibi Nura. Who's it gonna be? Why can I move my hand in game? Ooh. Hey, Cappy. That works for you, okay. Now I'm in a difficult choice. Now I'm in a difficult position. Who do I make happy? Do I make Zeta-Ari happy or do I make Steinersatz happy? I mean, it's been a while, right? Okay, we're gonna bring in the good one. Let me just goodbye. I'm replacing myself with, just gotta find it. This one? Is the correct one? This should be the correct one. Hey, hello. Oh no, I'm not used to this view anymore. This can stay open for sure for later. Hello. Been a while. We have not seen this form in a good bit. Yeah, Gremlin Nura, welcome back. This is just like 2013. No, sorry, it's not. When did I start streaming? 2014. 2024, not 2014. Yeah, the onion. No, not 2013. 2024. That's when I started. Let's go. I'm done. Goodbye. You gotta be kidding me. Okay. Damn it. Why is he so angry? What kind of front door locks from the outside? It ends up being a pull door, I swear. Okay. Okay, but I goodness. Time really flies. Yeah, it's crazy. We've been streaming since 2013. And I only have 145 paraders. That's depressing. Got some music. It definitely has the Miside feel for being a fan game. So being a Miside fan game, it definitely has to feel. Can't wait to explain that to her. What? Did you turn on the music? Well, that's ᵃᵃ, right? Did she draw these or are these built into the house? By the way, she's really pretty. Well, but you have not seen ᵃᵃ yet. You should see ᵃᵃ. Now that's a pretty one. Nah. I should probably find ᵃᵃ first. Okay. ᵃᵃ, hello. It's been a while. Oh fuck, I didn't know you were here. Sorry, I thought you were over there. Hi. Was your top always that short? I guess so. I do own the cosplay. Oh, well, sorry. I was not paying attention to the text. Oh, sorry about that. I guess I let my curiosity get the best of me. What happened? Well, I can sympathize. This environment is likely unfamiliar to you. I can hardly blame your curiosity. Thanks. Again, sorry for turning your house into an exploration site. No need to apologize. I'll be glad to show you around if you like. That'd be awesome. Thanks, ᵃᵃ. By the way, what can I call you? I guess just call me by my username. Zero. What the fuck? Zero, what an interesting name. Well then, Zero, if it was already apparent. I'm ᵃᵃ. I know. Well, nice to meet you, ᵃᵃ. Care to show me around? Sure thing. Let's go. Okay. We're a lot more. This is... The fact that this is... You're playing an Edge World. Yeah, my name is Zero. Where's the machine? The fact that this is a fan game, this is a very, very, very accurate recreation of Miside. It plays exactly like Miside, considering it's a fan game. I'm pretty sure the original was also made in Unity, so I guess so. Yeah. Oh my god, who the fuck are we? Where? I don't even know who we are. Who would even this be? Axel, serious? Not really. He's not blonde. Is Axel? What's Axel's serious hair color? Sorry, I always stare at his abs. I don't know. Blonde Nuraririn? What the fuck? It is just me to look better here. Huh? What do you mean? No stubble, no pimples, just perfect smooth skin. Hell, I'm not complaining. But are there seriously no imperfections here? Would seem so, yes. I take it that's not too big an issue. No complaints here. Another point for your word. Oh please, I'm sure you look just as great in real life. What's with that look? Nothing. Okay. You wouldn't understand me, huh? I'm down bad horrendous. Why do you think do I play this game? Why do you think I'm here in a gremlin form right now? If I was looking any better than the gremlin form, then I wouldn't look like that. Okay, so this is the next scene. This is... I'm really sorry. I'm really amazed. You could tell me this is just regular Miside and I would, you know, believe you. Let's get some cute artwork. But that's not long-haired ᵃᵃ. This guy just sneaked in. ᵃᵃ? That's reality breaking. I hope you're aware of that. That is not you. That's another version of you. That is short-haired ᵃᵃ. You're breaking immersion and realities. What? Are you feeling hungry by any chance? You know, now that you mention it, I am feeling a bit peckish. When you're ready, let's head to the kitchen. I'm right here. I'll gladly prepare some food for us. Wow, that's really generous of you, ᵃᵃ. Tell you what, I help you out too. Really, are you sure? Pretty sure. Besides, you're offering to help me. Why not return the favor, even if in a small way? That would be very much appreciated. Thank you. Okay. He's one lazy artist, lazy enough for the hair. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Yeah, that one is in the original. That one's, I think, in the original. Okay, okay. But first, we gotta explore some more before we continue on. There are some things over here. We can deck with that again. So, Yeah, I'm already pretty familiar with this thing. There you are. Though, like I said before, I can hardly hold it against you. It's only natural you want to get acquainted with it, with an unfamiliar environment. Still, I should have gone poking around without finding you first. Sorry about that, seriously. It's okay, I forgive you. Okay. I don't care. For a matter of fact, sorry Mita, but I'll be honest with you, I do not care. You're not the Mita I care for. I'll be 100% harsh with you, but I do not care for you. Is something the matter with my desk? Nah, just curious about your cosmetics. Typically, digital spaces make things easier, yeah? That and this word already removed most of the imperfections I had. So, does the makeup have function? Does it work? I'm glad you asked, actually. While I do have a set appearance, I can alter it through various means. Sure, players can play a part in this process. But I'm allowed to use the items at my disposal as well to alter my appearance. That's worrisome. With all that said though, I do apply the makeup myself. It isn't some one and done process, but all I really do are eyelashes. I generally do it for aesthetic purposes, mostly to make my eyelashes match my hair's color. Most of my look is natural. Interesting. So wait, if I were to interact with your makeup, I wouldn't be able to customize my appearance at all? Nope, it would just be a normal makeup table. Want me to do your lashes later? I think I'm okay, thanks. No! Do that! Huh? Hello? You have no idea what's good, my guy. Sorry. I wanted to say so. Oh yeah, Army. I've been looking at a lot of Marvel videos. And I read an entire Marvel comic yesterday. I was reading the entire Shut up! Sorry. Can you shut up for a moment? No, you cannot. Is it too bright? Do I need to turn it down? Yes! No. It was actually a compliment. I like how vibrant it is. No, I do not. I see. I'm glad you like it here then. Yesterday I read the 3 volumes of Deadpool Kills the Marvel Universe. I came across it and it was pretty funny. I liked it. Well, it wasn't really funny, but like, it was interesting. Okay, I'm gonna sound like a total dork for this, but that little statue of yours is adorable. Oh, thank you. I suppose they are quite cute, aren't they? Funnily enough, in this world, we can create these small avatars of ourselves. They're called chibis. Oh, chibi Nura. That's pretty cool. I take it that there is not exactly the easiest process though. Yeah, it's really the only reason I'm not showing you right now. Don't worry though. The statue is cute enough, isn't it? Sure is, Mina. What was that? I don't remember how they made them in the original. I know in the original they showed how these chibi Mitas were made. Ask Mita, how are you? Generic question, I know. But how are you doing? I'm doing fine, Zero. Thanks to you for asking. How are you? I'm doing fine myself. Just wanted to make sure I didn't like walk in on you when sad. You're too kind, Zero. As are you, Mita. Well, that is her official title. She is kind Mita. Yeah, that's true. Wait, why are you named long-haired Mita? You're kind Mita. Wait, that's not you. That's your incorrect name. What's outside? So, just wanted to ask, what's the deal outside? Is there really just nothing outside the house at all? Well, it's complicated. Think of it like this. Inside of the house is full of tangible objects, things you can touch, interact with, etc, etc. Right, I think I'm getting it. Outside the house there is stuff, but it's not tangible. Almost like some kind of void. That's really trippy. If I were to compare it to my reality, it's akin to matter versus dark matter. Universe Sandbox. Dark matter? What is that? Just some science stuff. I won't bore you with my explanation. Actually, it sounds rather interesting. I'd love to learn more about it sometime. Well, Mita, well, you know what? You should check out once we're done with this stream. There you can learn a lot about matter and antimatter and dark matter. We're gonna create black holes. Do you know what a quasar is? Do you wanna know what a quasar is? Would you like to know? Quasars are really cool. Have you ever seen a neutron star? Okay. I'm taking too much. Quick, explain dark matter. I generally cannot explain that. All I know is that there's matter and there is antimatter, and when matter and antimatter meet, then they make boom boom, and they create energy, and they go boom 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 bye bye. And dark matter is the stuff that's holding the universe together. Walking side to side is a bit odd. No, dark matter is the stuff that's holding the universe together. Yeah, that's what I know. I knew you were hungry. Oh, come on, what if I just found the fridge interesting? Sure, is your stomach rolling a symptom of your interest as well? Yes, touche, but yes. Yeah, okay, I'm a bit hungry. What do you got? How about a quick stir fry? I can make it for us nice and quick. That's the definition of quick. Actually, why don't I help you out? Are you sure? I really can't handle it by myself. Hey, I'm the one who popped into your world and started roaming your house. You've been more than a good host. It's the least I can do to repay your hospitality. She didn't do anything. You really are something else, Zero. Alright then, I'll prepare the rice. Can you chop the carrots and put the meat into the pan? Absolutely. Okay. This is just like Miside. Oh my god. We're playing Miside right now. Cut up the carrots. It's just like Miside without cutting myself, hopefully. Where's the mini game? They removed the mini game. There is no mini game. Wow. Doesn't want to connect to the server for some reason. The ban list from today from the TCG was too intense. Was it TCG or OCG? I think it was the TCG ban list today. Where they finally hit Drew Lockbird. I'm not gonna read his stupid thoughts about cooking, about doing basic cooking activities. Thank you for helping me. I'll take over from here. Although, I just realized my mistake. I left the salt shaker in my bedroom. What the Could you grab it for me, please? Why? Sure thing. I'll be right back. Thank you. Why do you have the salt shaker in your bedroom? What the fuck do you do with a salt? Okay, sure. Sure, ᵃᵃ. That is why Cappy is better. If Cappy said this, I would not question this. Want to play the event? Yeah, that's fair. That was my idea as well. Can I connect to it? Or they just down? Wait, now I'm curious. That was my initial idea. Salt cravings are real in your bedroom? Why would you crave salt that badly that you need your salt shaker in the bedroom? I mean, mine is always in the bedroom. It's just because my bedroom, my kitchen is one place, essentially. Well, like, what the fuck do you mean? Yeah, no, oh, no, wait, Army, maybe I think... No, I think the Master Duel servers are just dead. No, never mind. I can join in, Army. I don't know whether you've been banned from Master Duel. Sorry, Army. Sorry to break the news to you like this, but you have been banned from Master Duel. Master Duel apparently does not want you anymore. So where would you put the salt shaker in your bedroom? Why? I would get it like maybe here. If the salt shaker was here, maybe. You know, you sit at your desk, eat some fries, and then you like put it there and... You know, maybe... What kind of keyboard is there? What are those buttons? Well, I guess like volume up, volume down. I have a wheel. I have a wheel on my keyboard for audio. There it is. Now the question is, why does Mita have salt in her room? Yeah, good point. Maybe there has been a snail problem in this household. Maybe she has snails. Who's Miss Meta Universe here? Me? For what? For playing unfunny decks. You are so cute, princess. Paraders, can I have that book? Why can't you send me books like that, Paraders? Where's my You Are So Cute Princess book? Look how cute I am today. Oh, I even have the salt shaker on my hand. You should not just do that. You're spilling salt everywhere, dear protagonist. I mean, I brought the salt shaker. Playing Master of Ham, see? Please take a seat. Food's best while it's still hot. Thanks, Mita. Thanks for the very insightful idea that food is good when hot. Why I did say that the meal's best when hot, it might still be a little too warm. You know, I think we shouldn't ignore the elephant in the room. Well, would that be the one in my pants? Zero, come on. What? I really don't know. I really didn't mean that. For the love of the firewall. Zero, you're in an entirely new place. I hope you're not nervous or anything like that. Mita, I'm fine. Seriously. I'm happy to be here, if anything. That's how you feel? I wouldn't mind having a small chat before a meal. If you have any questions, ask away. After Nexus, maybe. You're already cute, Nura. Good save there. Master of Ham, yeah. As mentioned, deserved. Master of Ham, you're supposed to eat your ham and not play with it, Ami. We don't play with our food here. Eat your ham. Salt in your bedroom, other people, the music doesn't get lonely. Salt in your bedroom. Putting extra salt onto stir fry, it smells good, don't get me wrong. But mixed with the soy sauce, isn't that a lot of sodium? Okay, come on, no. Sodium? Right. Okay, a better way to put it is this. Sodium is basically salt. To be specific, it's a chemical found inside of a salt. But sodium doesn't just come from the table salt. It can also come from the products like sauces or products I'm picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, you picking up what I'm putting down? I think so. I will admit I quite enjoy salty things. Oh, do I just have to... I put salt on basically everything. It makes everything taste better. Sometimes I just put the salt on my finger or tongue and eat it straight. Jesus, Mita. Is there something wrong? That much salt is bad for you, and it's just unhuman. What are you doing? What? How so? Do you like get headaches at all or anything like that? Sometimes I get migraines, especially when I don't drink enough water. Speaking of water, I frequently get thirsty and... Mita, you're poisoning yourself. All those are symptoms of too much salt. Too much salt? Then why would it taste so good if it's poisonous? Mita, it's about control. And maybe you've got a higher sodium tolerance, but even you have a limit. You don't have to stop eating salt altogether. Just don't eat a lot of salt. Okay, I'll try and cut back a bit. If you promise to come back and make sure of it. Fine by me. Maybe I'll put you on to better things to poison yourself with. What? Like sugar? No, alcohol. Ah! What? Next time, Mita, next time. No, don't! What the fuck, protagonist? What are you doing? Hello? You're in a bullying mood today, calls me slacky, happy again, Yu-Gi-Oh! Calls me slurs. What the fuck? When did I do that? Hello? Just because I'm not on Twitter anymore, you can't just call me out on that point. That's not at all. People will take that out of context and cancel me somewhere. I feel called out by this game. Don't worry, I also eat a lot of salt, to be fair. I'm also a very salty one. I mean, that's not a surprise to any parader, I think, but I never have like issues. I do eat a lot of salty things, but I don't have issues. I feel like the whole like too much sodium intake is just an American thing. I don't think as a European there is a way that you can take too much sodium unless you really try. Just because our food is a bit more regulated in that regard. Product is like one of the worst kinds of people I want to meet. Yeah, absolutely. Other people. I can't help but point out that you've referred to me as a player? I mean, aren't you? I suppose I am, yeah. I was more wondering whether or not you've encountered other players before. You referred to me as player on site, so I figured this isn't the first time, yeah? Actually, no. You're my first player. Wait, for real? I'm your first one. You have a very sweet smile on your face right now. Shut up. Just saying. To reiterate, yes, you're my first player. Gotcha, gotcha. So then, how do you know about players in general? If you have no past experience, wouldn't it make more sense to be confused at my arrival? Probably would make more sense to freak out at the presence of a stranger in my home, no? True. That being said, it may be a little hard for you to understand. But I was already aware of players even before meeting you. Self-aware, huh? Yep, exactly. Though you look concerned, is everything okay? It's nothing, just flashbacks to games I used to play is all. Oh? To confirm your suspicions, yes, I am self-aware. I know I'm in a game, I know I'm in a virtual space, and to top it all off, I am aware of players like yourself. That is how I know what players are, and I refer to you as one. Pretty interesting, honestly. So wait, when I leave, do you meet with other players or like... I mean, I could, but I think I'd rather wait around for you. Damn. That's really sweet, thanks Mina. I mean, it's a pleasure to spend time with you. Same here, Mina, same here. Damn. Imagine this game now had Cappy. These that I feel very human. Yeah, absolutely. The music. Okay, I might sound crazy to you. But do you have a freaking soundtrack? Yeah, I sure do. And if you're wondering, yes, I can hear it. Oh, that's fucked up. Color me impressed. You answered my question before I could even ask it. Though I do want to ask, doesn't hearing the soundtrack on loop get annoying? Sure, it sounds nice now, but listening to it all the time has gotta drive you mad, no? I do suppose that would be true. However, I seem to have tuned it out a bit. Whenever I can feel it start to get annoying, it quiets down substantially. Although most of the time it's nice. It seldomly gets annoying, and I personally think it provides a nice ambience. Though I can understand how it may be grating to a player. I mean, I personally think it sounds nice. It's very... you. Thanks, I suppose. I mean, it's a compliment. I do like the track after all. That all being said, can you, like, change it or... Not willingly, not in the way you're probably thinking of. I have noticed it alters if I'm feeling a specific way. Sometimes it changes altogether during certain moments. And other times, it goes away completely. It scares me sometimes. Thankfully, it seems to stick around when you're here. Well then, maybe I should stick around more, yeah? I wouldn't mind that. It's very you. Can you change that? Can you... Mita, when I look back at the wall behind me, is that you? Is that you? And what do you mean? What moments do the music change? You're on your own here, you said. What kind of moments are you having that would change the music on your own? Imagine having your own... If you could have your own background soundtrack that you would have playing the entire time while you're alone on yourself in your home, what would you play? I would play the Resident Evil Game Boy OST. The Resident Evil Basement OST from the DualShock version. Yeah, that would go hard as fuck as the background music of my life. Does it get lonely? This might be a bit more melancholy than our previous discussions, but I do want to know if you ever get lonely around here. You don't have to talk if you don't wanna. No, it's fine. I just didn't want to bring the mood down. Hey, I'm the one who asked. If anything, it's my fault for bringing it up. You're too selfless for your own good, Zero. No, that's entirely his fault. It's all being said, yeah, it does get lonely around here. I am the only person around this place, and it's not like I have friends on speed dial. I'm kind of stuck in purgatory until a player shows up. Though it's not all bad. I do have things I like doing, and I'm not social butterfly. Quite frankly, I enjoy spending time by myself most of the time. The idea of people being around me that are too loud or intrusive, blah. Yeah, I get it. People can be annoying. That being said, we're still social creatures. Even the most introverted of us need company from time to time. Yeah, so I've come to realize, although you've been a joy to be around, I really am glad you came. As am I, Mita. So yes, while it does get lonely around these parts, I don't mind it most of the time. And for the time I do get that way, well, a certain blonde-haired player seemed to help me out at the right time. Happy to be of service, ma'am. Okay. Continue. Talk about yourself. Do I really have to? So back many years ago, there was a time when I was born. Back then, well, I guess technically I'm a spirit. Born isn't really the correct word. I mean, depends on what kind of spirit you're talking about. I would assume that, like, for instance, if you take an object possessed spirit, those, I think they are kind of born from, like, being an object and, like, being left alone. And I'm currently talking about myself. The game told me about, so I'm currently at it. So please, player, give me a moment. I'm currently gonna reiterate over my entire backstory. So where was I? Oh yeah, I was born, but not really, kind of, but you know, born in a spirit way, as you understand, probably, hopefully, surely. You should read up on that, and maybe that helps. And then I, as a Nuraririn, became the parading leader automatically at birth. Yes, listen to me, Mita. I'm currently talking. So, I'm... Okay, I'll stop. I'm going into Markiplier mode, sorry. Say, I've been asking you plenty of questions. Did you want to ask me anything? Do you want to know more? I just don't want to seem like I'm interrogating you, all. It's no issue at all. I've actually been quite curious about you. Well then. Well then, ask away. I'll be glad to answer whatever you throw at me. Uh-oh. What the fuck? Where are Mita? I'm a woman. Oh my god. I have turned into a woman. So this is what a woman sees. Good ending. We got the best ending. We're Mita now. The next game is 0. Oh wait, the game is called Miside 0. So perhaps it is time to unplug the console. Yeah, this is what a woman would do when I talk to them. They would just say, let's eat. Do you wanna, like, know some things about me? Well, yeah, sure. Wait, let me think of something. Let's eat, you know? So, what's your word like? Something on your mind? I was just curious, how does it feel? How does what feel? Being in a new reality, one that isn't your own? Must be quite daunting, no? You know, now that you say it, it is a bit crazy, yeah. But with everything being so bright and joyful here, it kinda blows my reality out of the water. Well, I'm glad you like it. What the wait a fucking moment. But I'm curious. Okay, I'll come back to this. How is your reality compared to mine? Quite a displaced look. Did I hit a nerve by accident? No, my world isn't as pretty as yours. It's darker, more gray, dirtier, with more imperfections, more stress, and too much to do with too little time to do it. You have to worry about payments, about school, about work, about family, about friends, about social pressures, as well as professional ones. I could keep going, but in short, it's just a bunch of nonsense day in and day out. With a word that is about as bland as a stale piece of bread. That sounds terrible. You seem to have a number of issues with your own reality. Yep. That's why I like it here so much, though. The word is soft, bright, and vibrant. When I'm kind, you're kind back. I appreciate that. No problem, Zero. I'm glad to have you here. You're welcome anytime. Thanks, Mita. Time spent here is time well spent. I'm very glad to hear that. Okay, wait a fucking moment. This guy just came here and was like, yeah, your word is so much cooler than mine. This word is one house. Not even a full house. This word consists of 4 rooms. This entire word is 4 rooms, my guy. What the fuck do you mean? I know that real life can suck ass, but 4 words versus an entire planet plus more, as we will see. And in the second half of the stream, guys, stick around. Sure, more gray is what is Dark Souls 3. Nah, maybe Dark Souls 1. Although Dark Souls, nah, I don't. Which Dark Souls is the most gray? Demon Souls. So, what do? This question may be a bit intrusive, but I'm curious, what do you do where you're from? Are you homeless? I mean, I'm not really one to talk because I do whatever I please. And do you work? Do you make good money? And you know what occupies your time? Oh boy, let's see. Well, I'm a student in the real world. I go to school, if you know what that is. No. I'm familiar. Is there any topic that tickles your fancy? Well, I'm a biology major. Oh no. I love animals and in general I find living systems interesting. Well, apparently not. Though ceaseless studying is starting to have its effect on me. Plus, even as a biology student, I'm not free from the most boring subjects to ever exist. Writing lab reports also sucks. I see, although your topic does seem quite interesting. I suppose studying biology would make you a scientist, correct? Correct. I wanna use the stuff I learned to help animals, the environment, and people, but I hate the word. I think these four rooms are much cooler. I mean, the word's got enough problems as is. If I have the skills and the passion, why not try and help it? You really are sweet, you know that? Thanks, I guess. Considering your kindness in your occupation alone, I'm curious as to how you spend your free time. Oh, well, you would want to know what free time. Wait, do you not have time to yourself? Nah, I do. Just enough when finals come around. Oh my god, it's army. When I do find the time though, I usually just lay down. But as for stuff I do on like off days, I watch Nuraririn. Like playing video games or watching Nuraririn. I don't have many friends at the moment. Zero? Ah, look at me being a killjoy. Sorry about that. Zero, if you want to talk about, don't worry, I'll be fine. I hope I answered your questions. Yeah, although you may have just generated more. Okay. I like how like Beta is an actually like nice being to talk to. You like ask her something, it's like, yeah, you know, oh, so cool, and blah blah blah. And Zero is just, man, my word sucks, and bad, that sucks, and I'm a student, and that sucks, and I have no friends, and that sucks. He's just trauma dumping. I was making fun of the trauma dumping just a couple minutes ago, but holy shit, he's legit just trauma dumping. He's not even trying to hide it. Alright, Schneiders, thanks for checking in. Hi, bye bye. Sorry, hi, bye bye. How do you feel? I mean, I've already asked you this, but I was wondering if you felt okay. Huh? I mean, I feel fine. Why do you ask? Ignore all my trauma dumping, I feel fine. Well, I know for one that some external appearance may not equal while I don't have direct conversational experience. I do have some social knowledge built into me. I'm just curious about you is all. Besides, I do care about people, and you're no exception. And maybe I'm a bit worried that you might be uncomfortable here. Why didn't you just lead with that? To ease your worries, I'm fine, Mina. I'm generally happy here. You've got a nice place, let alone dimension. You really think so? Yep. You don't gotta worry about me so much, Mina. Or when I worry about how this place is affecting me. Your place is gorgeous, seriously, it feels euphoric in a way. Such high praise, I suppose it is a nice place. Then again, I don't really have other places to reference, do I? I mean, I suppose not. Though, all things considered, your place is in the upper echelon. It's really that good? Yeah, have you seen my word? Oh no, he starts again. Okay, stupid question, of course you haven't. But just trust me when I say this blows my word out of the park. Shut up! What is with this guy? What is he saying? My guy, what are you saying? Sorry, I stopped reading. I'm just not capable of comprehending this person. He like keeps going on like you have an entire dimension to yourself. Yes, the dimension consists of 4 rooms, sorry, if we count the bathroom. 4 rooms. Let's eat. Please shut up. That's all I can think of for now. Besides, all this talking means our food has likely cooled off by now. Agreed, I'm also getting hungry with all the chatter. Ready to eat? Absolutely. Bon appetit. Who the fuck asks, are you ready to eat at the table? Is everybody ready to eat? That was just what I needed. It was that good, huh? I have to remember that. Are you full or do you need more? I'm good. You? Yeah, I'm fine. Thank you for your help, Zero. Consider it payback for the hospitality. Anything you want to do now? Oh, not really. Do you have any ideas? Honestly, not much. I feel a bit tired after that meal. Oh, if that's the case, I can leave. I mean, if you want to, feel free. But if you want to stay a bit longer, I don't mind. Sure, I'm game. No. Mita, don't do it. Oh god, she has the Mita tendencies. She has the same tendencies as the other Mitas. Oh no, don't flash me. You seem to be eyeing up those apples. Are you hungry perchance? Nah, I'm not hungry. I just really like apples. They're my favorite fruit after all. Interesting. Had you told me earlier, I would have cut up some apple slices for us. Tell me, Zero. Are there different kinds of apples where you're from? Yep, plenty of different kinds. My favorite types of apples are yellow, which seems to be the only kind absent here. That being said, the apples here all seem to be perfect. I'm glad to hear that. While myself I'm not the biggest fan of apples, I'm glad to know someone who is. After all, if they're as perfect as you say, you should come here more often. It'd be a shame for them to all go to waste. Or it just might then. Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's the most vanilla answer for the favorite fruit. I don't even know what would my favorite fruit be. Do I have a favorite fruit? I live too unhealthy to be answering the question of my favorite fruit. I don't live healthy enough for that. My favorite fruit would be... I don't know. Maybe apples? I do like apples. It's like the fruit that I usually buy when I buy fruit, and I buy apples. A vent in a bathroom? Does your house have a ventilation system? Is it not normal for a bathroom to have a vent in it? It helps a lot with removing excess humidity and moisture after showers. Sure, but this vent is kind of large with the amount of games I've played. I'd always be afraid of something crawling out and getting me. Does that happen, your word? What? No, like I said, I've played games where that happens, but those aren't real. Sorry, didn't mean to scare ya like that. Yeah, you had me worried there for a bit. As I was saying, however, this vent is mostly to let out steam from hot showers. I suppose that's true. Larger vent probably works more effectively, to be honest. Now you get it. Is that really good, though? Food is difficult, veggies are better. That's a hard disagree from my side, but from my side, from me side. Sorry, a joke had to be made at least once today. But apples, yeah, I would say that. But is that good? First off, vent on the floor for hot water. I don't think that makes sense. You would want it high up, right? Steam would go up, and you literally have a window here. I don't think it's really good. I feel like that would start to, you know, smell pretty badly really fast. Thinking about it. Ask Mita. Amogus. Yeah, fair point. I can't say anything against that. Sorry, my bad. You got a good point there. Mita, can I look into your closet? Your closet is lagging. What the fuck is going on with your closet? You can see it on stream, I think, as well. What the heck? Mita, how many polygons? No, so how many face? What do you call that in modeling? Don't look at me like that. What is in your closet? What kind of skeletons are in there? A lot. Zero, is there any particular reason you're interested in my wardrobe? What? No way. Why would I be interested in some weird wardrobe? And not that it's weird or anything. Just that, like, fine. Don't get mad at me for this, alright? I just have some strange curiosity towards it. What's that supposed to mean? Wait. No, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant, like, what if there was a dungeon or something behind it? Or like a secret room, you know, like in The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe? Zero? I have no skeletons in my closet. You definitely do! Oh, it's not lagging anymore. If you want to take a look, be my guest. Just know it's not very kind to look in a lady's closet. Your look is scaring me. Alright, fine. I won't look in the wardrobe. But if you're hiding a body in there, I'm reporting you to the antivirus. Zero. Now it's not lagging anymore. Well, lucky you. You have removed the skeletons in there. What about the PC? I can't help but see you got a solid setup here. I mean, you got the big old keyboard, a solid mouse, nice headphones. Wait, do you have a mouse pad? Oh, the desk doubles as one. Oh, that's cool. Alright, level with me here. Do you play games on this thing? That's a strange question to ask, Zero. Oh, come on, don't tell me you're like a secret gamer girl or something. I have no clue what you mean. Yeah, right. If you're up for games later, let me know. Yeah, you got it. That's fucked up. Does that mean that Mita can play... Well, I guess Mila did play Miside, right? I guess Mita was kind of playing Miside on her PC in the regular Miside. This is the next scene. Then we looked at everything over there. I think that we can just talk with... Yeah. It's evening now. So, it's evening now. Yes. What about it? I was just confused because I didn't even notice the time pass by. Well, I'm tempted to leave it at time flies when you're having fun. I owe you more of an explanation than that. Time passes here, obviously. I mean, you'd have to be deaf to not hear the constant ticking of the clocks. But it doesn't run off the same scale your world does. Huh? Best way to explain it is... time passes quicker when you're doing things. Certain events, progress literally, make time quicker. Now the clock ticks the same, but the light outside shifts without respect to the clocks. That all being said, I think there's more to it than that. I know that other versions may have less robust time systems, like having a fixed time or sudden jumps. Precisely. All I know for certain, though, is the way my version works. Time passage here works similarly to your world. It is indeed dynamic. Just not in the same way. Exactly. Hope that explains why it's now evening. Sure does. Now you got me curious though. What would it look like at night? Stick around and find out for yourself. Okay. Calm down, Mita. This is the first meeting. You're kind, Mita. I hope you're aware of your title. You're kind, Mita, not horny, Mita. So please calm down. Should I leave? It seems like it's getting a bit late. Should I leave or? Well, I mean, you can if you need to or wish to. Although I really don't mind you staying longer if you would like to. Yeah, that's good. I just got worried. I wasn't sure if it was meant to leave after a meal or not. If I was meant to leave after a meal or not. Why would you think that? I mean, wouldn't be the first time I've overstayed my welcome. It's not like I mean to you either. I just am not sure when's a good time to leave. So I typically assume that after a main event type of deal, like our meal, that's the best time to leave. I suppose that's not a bad way of thinking, but I wouldn't mind you staying longer. Of course, if you have other things to get to, I understand. No, I don't have much to do. If you don't mind, I'd like to stay a little while longer. I don't mind in the slightest. Take your time here. I'm happy to have you. Glad to hear it, Mita. Our protagonist is lying. He was telling her earlier that he's so busy and I never have time for myself. And now he has the time to just... How does that work? How does time progression in the Miside world work? Like, how... If we stay 3 days in the Mita world and then we go out, how many days have passed in the real world? Those are the questions the protagonist should answer. Oh, there's a mirror. So wait, I'm just curious. Is the bathroom mirror the only reflective object? Because I've seen other things that look like mirrors, but they have no reflections. Yeah, you're right in your assumption. I believe it's because, unlike your world, everything here is ran through a central processor. In order to take strain off the system, reflections are limited. I don't know what happens if the system were to overload, but I don't think it would be anything good. Yeah, no kidding. But I noticed that in glass objects there are some reflections. So can there theoretically be more than one active reflection at a time? I suppose so. I think anything metallic or glassy has a subtle reflection to it. To my knowledge though, it only reflects light. Only the mirror on the bathroom and the mirror on my desk have been reflective. That leads me to believe only mirrors that are deemed functional activate when I do a particular thing. That being said, I could always experiment a bit. That sounds fun. Could you maybe not do it with me in the house? Of course, of course. I wouldn't be a good host if I crashed my house with a guest inside. No, you would not. Okay, that's what you meant by experiment. I was not sure what she meant by that. Feeling tired at all, Zero? I can feel myself getting there. Isn't it fairly early in the day here though? I mean, our meal may contribute to our exhausted state. Whenever I eat things, I typically feel the need to put my head down and rest. That's because you put so much salt on it. Yeah, whatever. Either way, I don't think it's the meal that's done us in. Maybe it's the interaction? That's probably it. What the fuck? Meeting new people and socializing with them. Especially when you aren't exactly the most social to begin with. That can definitely wear someone out. Suppose so. Not to mention the fact I basically had to warp. Can't imagine that being a relaxing activity. Definitely not. As a first time event, no. Yeah, but how did we even get here? There's no machine that brought us here. Electronics. Now that I've been around your place enough, I think I've started to make sense of the word. I'm glad to hear that. So, why the confused look? Is something still on your mind? I guess the electronics. Electronics? I know it sounds weird, probably because it's so normal to you. But I'm just curious about some specifics regarding electronics here. Ask away, I answer to the best of my ability. Sweet. So, TVs, computers, and whatnot work, yeah? That's right. Okay. What about things like light switches and whatnot? Those work fine as well. Is there a point you're trying to make, or... No, I'm just wondering more or less if your house has like an electrical grid or not. Ah, that's what you meant. Yes, the house does indeed have an electrical grid. Given your observation skills, I'm surprised you didn't see the breaker by the front door. Yeah, that's true. No, I saw it, I may have thought it was non-functional. Nope, it works as intended. Not that the power has ever gone out. Give my brother stability and all. I get your point then. Electrical systems do work. Interesting. Okay. Oh, there's one more. Okay, so much. Wait, that's crazy, Mita. These pictures of you are quite pretty. Did you draw them yourself? They look really well made. Ah, thank you. To answer your question, however, no, I did not draw those portraits. They came with my house, funnily enough. Although, I will admit, I do enjoy drawing. Ooh, you should show me some of your drawings sometime. I'm not that good, trust me. Nonsense, you're probably plenty good. Better than I ever could be, at least. Even if it does look bad by your standards or whatever, I think that if you put time and effort into it, it'll look great. Zero. Tell you what, if you can find my sketchbook, I'll let you take a peek. Oh, is that a challenge? Why don't you find it out? Okay. But that's crazy, Mita. Kind Mita, that is crazy, Mita. You should not have that there. Trust me, I have met her in another life, in a life after this. And you should not have this picture. You should get rid of it really fast. So can we like find her sketchbook now? Is that a new thing that popped up somewhere? I mean, it will probably be in her room. Make the most sense. Also, I hate the protagonist. I can never draw as good as you. And then next sentence he's, oh, that's the TV. And the next sentence he's like, well, if you just put your heart into it, you can draw well. Well, then shut up. Then shut up. Then just learn to draw. Simple as that. Ever since I started streaming, I kind of been very toxic about that whole I can do that and I can do this. Yes, you can. Just do it. Mita. Oh no. Mita, leave me out. It was crazy Mita all along. No. It was crazy Mita all along. We have been fooled. We have been fooled. She has locked me in the bathroom. No. Mita, can you shut up? Please shut up. Please shut up and move. Hello? Oh no. It would be pretty funny if I somehow managed to soft lock myself in this game. Mita, please come here. I never let you leave. I told you it's crazy, Mita. Mita, please come here. Thank you. Leave me. No, leave me alone. Leave me out of here. Thank you. Okay, I don't think we can find her sketchbook. We can't crouch. I think that was more of a playful banter. We do have the TV though. Okay, TV. So, gotta ask, does TV work or not? Why would it not work? Well, I just thought that since we're technically in a virtual world, that other virtual things were only there for decoration. But judging by your confusion, I'm assuming I'm wrong. No worries, I don't blame you for thinking that way. To clear up any confusion, yes, the TV does work, as do other electronic appliances. If you'd like, we can watch something together. Nah, I'm good for now. I'm here with ya now. I want to spend time with you here. The most of the moment, you know. What's with that look, Mina? Don't worry about it, Zero. If you say so. Wait, does my actual face work, by the way, again? Hey, maybe my actual face works again. It is not as bright anymore. Wait, let me try that real quick. Maybe my actual face works again. Now that the game is not as bright anymore as before. Wait. Wait. Maybe my actual face. Thank you, ᵃᵉᵜᵒᵐᵉ. Okay, yeah, now it seems to work. Okay, well, a bit better at least. Enough ᵃᵉᵜᵒᵐᵉ. ᵃᵉᵜᵒᵒᵉ hours are over. The real dear Nura's back. Okay, then next scene. The couch. What's gonna happen? I'm getting tired, Zero. Just a little bit. Doesn't help your place is comfy. Do you wish to stay longer? I mean, I could if you... Damn. I hope this game is not R18. No, okay, it seems fine. I did not check that before. Don't go bright. Do not go back into the bright mode. Oh. That's it. Oh. No. Okay, wait, we did it. I think. I guess we did it. Okay. Do we have more scenarios? No. Really just the one. Okay, we did it. Hey. Very abrupt ending. Okay, cool. That was Miside 0 Alpha 0.71. If there's a update in the future, I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna like keep checking it out. I like my Miside content. But yeah, if there's ever Miside content again, we're gonna play that. But here we are. We're done with Miside for today. Yeah, definitely. Like, you can, like, you obviously didn't play it, but like, it felt exactly like playing Miside. The only thing was missing was like the subtitles and maybe the you know, the classic Miside subtitles. I think they're gonna have different protagonists. Yeah, I think so. I hope. No data. 620. Oh yeah, obviously YouTube. Thanks. YouTube told me that I had no data when I started streaming. Yeah, no fucking shit that there was no data before I started streaming. Thanks, YouTube. Okay, yeah. And that was Miside 0 for today. It's time for the real deal program that I've been teasing the entire stream. No, really good, really good. It felt exactly like Miside, 1-to-1. I don't know how they did it, how they managed to recreate the game perfectly like that. Recreate a Miside 1-to-1. But really, preps to that. Big preps. Okay, Universe Sandbox, please load. I already played around like almost 2 hours yesterday with Universe Sandbox. But like maybe you can also give me some funny ideas of what to do. The Universe Sandbox is very focused on doing funny things. It's not like I really need to get Space Engine. I think I will have more fun with Space Engine where you just, you know, explore space. Universe Sandbox is just made to do experimental things more than explore space itself. Not that detailed. Let me just, the game is still in German. Let me just fix that real quick. Switch to German at some point. English. I haven't studied yet, so anything I say may be wrong, that's okay. It will probably be more right than whatever I say. Game. There. Universe. I hope it works well in terms of streaming it. There we go. Welcome to Universe Sandbox. There is a solar system. Oh god. I hope my PC can take that. This game can be really heavy on the PC. Where is it? There. Let's head right on over to ta-da! Earth. Let's slow it down a bit, okay? Calm down, Earth. There we go. There's Earth. Let's slow down a bit more. Look, there's Earth. Nice and simple. We got Earth. It's just so pretty. I love space. Okay, Nura fact of the day. I mentioned this before, but I love space. Space is so cool. Look, there's Germany, there's French, there's France. Got it all. There it all is. The entire world. Germany, France. Yeah, the nice basic thing. We can look at our sun. Sorry, it's gonna get very bright. There, sun. Woo! Okay, sorry. We can do funny things in Universe Sandbox, such as we can, for instance, take the sun and increase its mass. I'm sure, no, its density. Let's increase its density. What's gonna happen if we increase the density? Well, the same thing as happens with any object that increases its density. It will eventually... Hello? Don't fuck with me here, sun. Sun, what are you doing? Sun, play with me. Yay! It turns into a black hole. Yay! Yeah, anything that eventually reaches a certain mass to density ratio turns into a black hole. And now I turned the sun into a black hole, and technically I'm pretty sure everything should start getting pulled into it. Should be big enough for stuff to get pulled. Or maybe not. Oh no, never mind. That's also pretty interesting, because the density, the mass stayed the same. It has the same mass, but just more density. The gravitational force is still the same. So the entire solar system does not care that... Well, I mean, there is a different issue, I guess, now. If we take a look over at Earth and we look at its surface, it's now minus 50 degrees on the planet. And it's getting colder by the second. As its max temperature, the average is climbing further down. Because, well, we're missing the sun, so it gets a bit cold. But that's interesting. We can see it's pretty interesting if there is an object that keeps its mass, but its density just gets stronger. It eventually turns into a black hole, but as long as the mass stays the same, the gravitational force stays the same. There's a little experiment in here where I learned that from. You can like load different simulations, and there's one where the moon is replaced with a black hole. Moon with a... Earth with a black hole moon. Same mass. There. As you can see, the moon is now a black hole, but nothing happens because it has the same mass as the moon does, and so by nothing happens and does not pull. If I, however, now take the black hole, for instance, and we increase its mass, then stuff should happen, I think. I think the Earth is spinning faster, perhaps. Yeah, now it's already, yeah, now the gravitational force is already a lot stronger, and the Earth does not revolve around the sun anymore, but it revolves as the black hole as its central point. There, orbiting Earth, black hole, orbiting... Wait. Binary of black hole, yes. So now it's roaming around their black hole instead of the sun. But still pretty fine, it could be worse. Black holes are not... well, they are terrifying. But a lot of people don't know every center, or... I don't know if every center, but I think every center of every galaxy... galaxy? Yes. Yes, every center of every galaxy has a black hole. The closest... Wait, I think I can get that. The closest galaxy to us, for instance, is Proxima Centauri. And that one, for instance, has a black hole in its center. Pretty sure there is a simulation for that. Our galaxy center is a supermassive one. Yeah, exactly. I'm pretty sure all of the... Well, at least like the... I'm pretty sure all galaxies probably have a supermassive black hole in the middle. Pretty sure there should be our local group. Let's look at our local group. I hope my PC can take that. I did download a thing from the workshop. Wait, you can download like scenarios from the workshop. Community simulations. You already see it. It's lagging. And there is one that I downloaded. the entire universe. My PC does not like the entire universe. My PC does not like simulating the entire universe. Don't ask me why it struggles doing it. I mean, it's currently struggling having just a local group. But someone sat down and made the entire universe in this game. And I get like a massive like 6 FPS, which is already more than most people have on the workshop. Most people say they have like 3 FPS at best. Or the game just straight up crashes. Probably because stars can get max mass 100 times the sun, I think. Yeah. And as we saw, when something's density and mass decreases, you know, when the density increases, they become black holes. Yeah, that's our local group. There is the local group, and the local group is basically all universes that are in close proximity to ours. We got our Milky Way, that's obviously like ours. And then there's, Sagittarius, I think. Is this is it not Proxima Centauri that's the closest? Keep confusing them. Maybe it's further out. Andromeda, sorry, it's Andromeda. Whoops, sorry. The closest galaxy is the Andromeda galaxy, obviously. Sorry. Yeah, you can see how far away it is, by the way. That's why I was confused. I'm like, oh. But we just have to zoom out a bit more. There's Andromeda. Yesterday, I think I watched a video about it, and to reach Andromeda, even with light speed, we would have to travel, I think, like 26 times the amount of time we as humanity existed so far. That's how long we would take to reach Andromeda with light speed, and there's no way right now how we can reach light speed. I think with our current speeds that we can reach, it would take basically as long as the universe itself existed to reach the Andromeda. So yeah, unfortunately, that's very, very, very far away. It's like, why you can't that's what makes me like, that's what I don't get about it, you know, the whole like the sizing. You can't grasp the size of this whole thing. Like, this does not look like a huge amount of distance, but you have to just imagine how big the distance is. This is the Milky Way we see right now, where Earth is somewhere. Wait, that's not the Milky Way, sorry. Well, like, that does not look like the Milky Way. That is the Milky Way, sorry. I was correct. But like, the Earth is somewhere in one of those spiraling arms. You see one of those blue things somewhere down there, I think right about there or something is the Earth. I think somewhere in this area is Earth. And if we zoom all the way out, when it's that small, then we can only see the distance between Andromeda and the Milky Way. Haven't you never asked to project yourself there? No, I have not. There's Messier. What was Messier? Messier was also something very important. What was Messier about? There was something important about Messier. Something incredibly fucked up I learned about yesterday, I think? Yeah, yesterday. You know, I'm a huge fan of quasars. This sounds like I sound like such a fucking nerd, but my favorite object in space are quasars. Quasars are like actively feeding black holes, usually supermassive black holes, and they actively are feeding, and they look super fucking cool. And I learned yesterday that through our telescopes on Earth, we can see what's the name? Ton 6. Wait, what's the name? Ton 618. We can see Ton 618. Ton 618 generates so much light that we can see it. It's fucked up. It's how far away? Wait, can I figure out how far away Ton is? It's so stupidly far away. How far away is Ton? Ton 618 is about 10.4 billion light years away. 10.4 billion light years, and we can see it. through the telescopes. Through our telescopes, we can see ᴂ618. Wait, let me pick up a picture. When I came across that, when I was like, what the fuck do you mean we can see that? What in the actual shit do you mean we see something that's billions of light years away? Okay, I don't understand how space, observation works. You don't see it per se. You don't see it directly. You don't see like the quasar. Oh wait, window capture. You don't see the quasar, but you can definitely tell it's there. There. This is an official picture that was shot. And this is ᴂ618. This is billions of light years away, and it's this bright that we can literally see it. This is already a good telescope. If you like watch up more amateur photos and stuff of it, you really just see it as like a tiny bright dot. But this is it. It's not like, I don't think it's directly the quasar you see. It's, I think, the galaxy itself where the quasar is in. But the light mostly comes from the quasar, because the quasar outshines even all the stars that are in that galaxy. It's just that bright. And you should theoretically still be able to see 13 times more distance. It's so far. I don't get it. I don't understand. How do we see that far? I don't get it. How is that possible? Brightness 15.9 meg. Whatever meg means. I don't know what meg is. ᴂ618 was originally declared as a blue star or a white dwarf. But then eventually people were like, wait a fucking second, that's a supermassive black hole. That's a quasar. That's not a star. Light from that one been traveling for 1/13 of the universe's age. Wait, what is that? There's that one star that I learned about that's apparently like far too old, that like kind of does not really make sense with our whole idea of how old the universe is. Wait, what was the name? Can I figure that out? I was googling a lot yesterday. There is a star out there that kind of fucks with our idea of how old the universe is, because the universe technically is, I don't know how old it is right now, but the light of the star is apparently older than the universe itself. I think it's like kind of like a in the ranges of where people say it still makes sense. Not precise enough. 13.7 billion years. Okay. Small Magellanic Cloud. I don't know what a Magellanic Cloud is. Is there a thing that explains what a Magellanic Cloud is? Cloud. No. What is a Magellanic Cloud? What's that? What else do we have? What's interesting? There's a lot of like the, what if you like, slam things into the earth? I'm not too interested in the whole like, what if you slam things in there? I'm more interested into like the real deal objects in the universe and stuff. That's my kind of interest. They're galaxies, okay, but apparently a special kind of galaxies. That we of course have like the fucked up image that to this point I still can't comprehend. That's still impossible for me to comprehend. I don't understand how this makes sense. This is one of the things in space that I'm just calling bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on the whole. You can fit all planets of our solar system in between the moon and Earth. I call bullshit. I don't care what science says. That makes no sense in my brain. I don't understand how that would even work. You can also, by the way, we can land on planets. Pretty cool. I like doing that occasionally in this game. We can like land here and then we can like turn off clouds, for instance, or even like the atmosphere, and then we can see, oh, that's just Jupiter right there. Whoa, hello Jupiter, how are you doing? Are you doing fine? Oh, what is that? Is that perhaps Mars? Oh my god, it is Mars. Hello. I kind of like that's cool when you have like very threatening objects in the sky. And you just stand on Earth and like, yeah, cool. Maybe not. Maybe we don't want that there. I don't know. I think that's just kind of I can't. Oh god. Jupiter, are you okay? I'm sorry. You're a bit close to Saturn there. You gotta take a bit of a. You already like take all of our meteorites, so you can take some of Jupiter's wings, right? That's fine. What else is cool? Earth with a black moon spacecraft. What are other cool things? I wish I could just search for those. Start all simulations paused. Oh yeah, that's cool. Many stars. I know there's some cool things that I've looked at yesterday. I've been checking out yesterday on like what's cool. We can look at a supernova. Like that's not, it doesn't look that cool in this game. Technically the sun would never turn into a supernova from my knowledge. I don't think the sun has enough mass, I think, to ever turn into a supernova, but here it's like kind of simulated what would happen if our sun just went supernova and exploded. But like it's not super interesting to watch it, just the big explosion that just fucks everything up. I'm pretty sure it fucks up pretty much the entire solar system, or at least up until Earth. I don't know if it goes up until Jupiter. Fucked how far out Jupiter is. Why does Jupiter hate the rest of the world so much? Why is Jupiter so far out? You know, Earth, Mercury, Mars, they're all like kind of together. Well, like Jupiter is like whoop over there. Yeah, lots of radiation. As you can see, it just grows bigger and bigger. Yeah, a nice, simple supernova. Always like the symbol. We can look at a pulsar. Little warning for the eyes though. There. I mean, I guess the simulation speed is fine. That's a pulsar. Pulsars are very fucked up objects out there. They just exist. They're like super ultra energetic. They shoot out lots of energy at the same time. And so by they're spinning very fast. They're spinning very fast and are very unpleasant to look at. Those are pulsars. I think they're stars originally. They're stars originally. And then they just spin like fucking insanely fast. That's their whole stick. They're fast spinning stars. We got a solar eclipse. Well, we got the Milky. Let's load the Milky Way. Just the Milky Way. There it is. The Milky Way, also known as the Silver River, the Bird's Path, the Winter Street, and countless other names throughout human history, is the home of the solar system, Earth, and every known human in the universe. A bird spiral galaxy, the Milky Way has 4 spiral arms, composed of hundreds of billions of stars and planets. What appears from our point of view inside one of those arms is a bright band of light across the night sky. In very dark viewing conditions, dark dust lanes are visible silhouetted against the stars and gas that makes up our home galaxy. Yeah, so cool. That's just where we are. Like, from my understanding, I don't know exactly where we are. We're kind of like here. Earth is somewhere here. I watched a video where someone on Space Engine was explaining how to find Earth. Yes, people are playing GeoGuessr. People are playing GeoGuessr on galaxy levels. Don't ask me why. Wait, let me pull it up. It's fucked up. Space Engine, how to find Earth. There is like a full-on tutorial. No map, just stars, where someone just explains how to find Earth in the galaxy without any maps. So in case you ever get stranded out there in the galaxy, here you go. important information. Okay? Very important information. So you can find your way back to Earth if you're ever stuck somewhere. The Coma cluster is a wild name, by the way. Lanikea super cluster? Yeah, exactly. We got the local group and then there's the super cluster. We looked at the local group earlier. Yeah, and Space Engine I really want to check out next because this is really cool. Space Engine is really just to look at stuff. Got the whole universe just like how we know it and how we know it. For you to like look at. You can see how cool this is. I mean, it's lagging, but you can see how cool it technically is. The fact someone was like, how would I find the way to Earth if I ever was stranded billions of light years away? Yeah, that should be the way. And then you can kind of... There's the Milky Way. And it looks so much cooler in Space Engine, I think. Space Engine does a much cooler job of portraying the things. And then he kind of just finds some specific there. I don't understand how you do it. This is next level. Look how cool it looks in Space Engine. So cool. I hope that my PC can take it. It looks very intensive. And then you have the Orion belt, and then you can use that to find the Orion Nebula, and and then you find the Pleiades, and from the Pleiades you can kind of find your way to Earth. Oh yeah, no, you find Sirius. The Sirius we kind of know as the brightest star that we can see as well. But that's Alpha Centauri. Alpha Centauri is the next star. That's how it was. Sorry, I confused Andromeda with Alpha Centauri. And Alpha Centauri, I think, also has a exoplanet or 2 exoplanets technically. Yeah, then he found it. There's the solar system. I couldn't even tell that it's the solar system at this point. But he already found it regardless. And he of course also just said, oh, by the way, there's Earth. Found it. There's Earth. Ta-da. Just like that, Earth. Easy. You could also technically turn off the space gold. It's like brighter. Like Space Engine looks so cooler with like all the different colors, and you actually have like the things where you can go in. We can just go here and we don't really see any planets or galaxies. We can just, you know, take a glance at it. So I kind of want to get into Space Engine. What else is interesting? There is the one where we have the Milky Way and the Andromeda Galaxy collision. That's also pretty cool. You can see the two colliding together. Which from my understanding, what I heard of, I don't know if it's real, but even if the two galaxies met and merged, there is a very, very low chance that anything would even happen. Other than the fact that they are now merged. But there would be like no collisions or anything. Because the space between everything is just that huge that there would be like no collisions, which is crazy. Or a very low chance of collisions. Once again, I don't think that really looks that pretty in universe and in Sandbox universe. Just like becomes this yellow mess once they merge together. And the game doesn't really know what to do anymore. We got some kind of dot over there. Yeah, then they merged, and it's not the Andromeda or the Milky Way, now it's the Andromeda Way. How you wanna call it. What else do we have? I think like the lower end had some interesting things. Wasn't there a way? The collisions, materials, explosions, systems, physics, historical systems. The Android Way. Yeah, that's a good one. exoplanets, solar system, galaxies. Just like this is insane. Like, you know, galaxy clusters. The fact there's galaxy clusters is just like, yeah, we just have like, you know, a couple galaxies here together. They're just sitting here together with millions of planets, just, well, probably like billions of planets just sitting in there, and the scale is fucking insane. The fact that like in even just one of those there's something like our solar system but like times a billion is wild. Local group, experiments, encounters, grids, chaotic orbits, stress test. Saturn with 25,000 wing particles. I think I'm good. I think I don't need that. Car wheel. Solar system. Planets. I think historical could still be cool. For instance, we can look at the total solar eclipse in 2024. Yeah. Solar eclipse, aka there. Moon is right there. So if we start the time, then we should eventually see that the moon is moving and it's eventually gonna place a shadow there. Ta-da. Wait, let's wait a moment before I pause. Ta-da. Then we have a solar eclipse. If we're now in America, we now have a solar eclipse because the moon is now in front of the sun. I can... Where is the sun? I guess I can't see the sun now, right? Because the moon is there, so I would have to like figure... Where's the moon? There. No, that's Mercury. There's the sun. You can kind of still see the sun a bit. But you can see that like the moon perfectly covers up the sun. There. Now the sun is just gone. It's just the moon. So cool. So cool. That's how solar eclipses are made. The moon just moves there and is like, fuck you, Earth. You don't get light. I take all the light. And then that's how it looks. Another cool one that I came across yesterday, that was the history of the Earth. Interesting is also the close encounter with the asteroid. On January 26, 2023, asteroid 2023 BU passed within 2,200 kilometers of Earth. And yeah, that was like, I'm pretty sure there was a decently big hype about the whole thing there, over there. But like, when you just see by how much it misses us, it's kind of, it's comedic that there has been a bit of like a worry about it. I mean, obviously that there is a worry about it. But technically, it missed us by quite the extensional amount. I mean, by space amount, I guess it's not... Well, I guess by space amount, that is kind of close. Yeah, to be... What the fuck? That is very close. I was thinking of a different one, I think. That is stupidly close. Holy shit. Why were we not more concerned of this? That looked very concerning. There was not a lot that was missing there. I mean, it's probably still... Can we like figure out how far away this is? I'll, like go here and then click Earth. Do I see my distance to Earth? It's still like a 11,000 kilometers away from impact, but that's kind of close. Yeah, I think I was thinking of a different one. Oh yeah, and there, the candidate exoplanets of Alpha Centauri triple system. There's multiple Alpha Centauri planets, but I think only Proxima Centauri B is confirmed. The other ones are not proven. I think one of them is actually disproven. It wasn't on Alpha? Just gotta figure out where the planet was at. Or was it on Beta? Or was it further out? Wait, was it on Alpha Centauri Beta? Beta B? No, it was on Alpha Centauri itself. Wait, we gotta zoom out for that, I think. There. On Proxima Centauri, if we go there... it's not as easy, sorry, I'm trying my best. Navigating space is actually pretty difficult. There should be Proxima Centauri B. I thought there's only C. Where's B? Wait. Search. Proxima Centauri B. It is here. Oh, it's closer to Proxima Centauri, sorry. Sorry, it's a lot closer. That's the one that's actually confirmed. There's like D and C, for instance, but those are not perfectly confirmed as actually existing. But this one is confirmed as a planet. This is an exoplanet, and I think exoplanet by definition is basically a planet that we could make. That's basically very Earth-like. That's close to Earth. In terms of how it's made, its consistency and all that. I think that's an exoplanet, but feel free to correct me, ᵃᵉ. I feel like you would know better what an exoplanet is than I do. I mean, it's still pretty fucking cold, but I guess we can make it work. Would be possible. I mean, not the distance would be possible with Proxima, how far away Proxima Centauri is. Don't we see the distance in here? If I zoom out, do we see the... Did they put it somewhere? The Milky Way or something? No. But I'm pretty sure Proxima Centauri is stupidly far away. Oh, it's just a hypothetical. It's technically a planet we could go on, but not really. Classic space things. Hypothetically could be cool, but not really possible. What was a specific one? Still the one where we got the Earth history. Earth. All. Let me find the Earth one. That was kind of interesting. Where they had the entire history of the Earth. What if Earth collided with a certain thing? They really like colliding things with Earth in this game. I don't know where the hate for Earth comes from, but they really do not like Earth, apparently. Our local group was pretty decently far down, I think. Give me a moment. Earth exploding in real time? No. Great thing to look at, but not what we're looking at. ᴃᵃ close call with Jupiter. What's that? The comet 109P ᴃᵃ was first discovered in 1892. In 1892? They discovered an asteroid? A comet? Although records of its observation by Chinese astronomers date back to 69 BC. The comet has an orbital period of 133 years. In 1992, ᴃᵃ passed close enough to the Earth to be observed with binoculars. It returned again in 2126. Mark it on your calendars, guys. It will be bright enough to be seen with naked eye. But why with Jupiter? What do you do with Jupiter? All the girls go to Jupiter to get more stupider. No, it was boys, I think. Do I not have the flashlight thing? View. Oh, we only have that, I think, on the only planet. I like the flashlight, but you can just see things more clearly, but you only have that there. So why is it a close call with Jupiter? Did it almost hit Jupiter, or? I mean, Jupiter is down there. I don't think it would hit Jupiter. It's going. Still going. Okay. Still going. Still going. Oh, there. Then it circles around. That's probably when we... Probably over here we were able to observe it around about here. And then probably like goes back up. What are you doing down there? No, it just pisses off now. Okay. It's done. Huh, okay, that wasn't as cool. I don't know where the close call was. Triple eclipse of Jupiter. I want the history of the Earth. Where is the history of the Earth? Oh, that was cool yesterday. Human-sized objects, dice swarm. Planets composed of a single material in the solar system. I can't find it. Where's the history of the Earth? There's a lot of Earth things. Black hole and Earth collision. I mean, you can look at a black hole and Earth. It's not that interesting. Black hole and Earth collision it's not that interesting. The Earth starts heating up. And wait, where's the black hole? Oh, it's already there. It's right there. It's currently sucking up Earth. It's literally right there. Yeah, there it goes. That's it. That's how fast it goes. Just go boop and explodes our planet, and then it just eats it. Black hole behavior. More like asshole, am I right? It's wild to think that black holes will be the final thing that exists in the universe. Event Horizon Go, yeah, it's so cool. Black holes are so cool. They fucking removed that from yesterday to today, or why can't I find the history of the Earth anymore? The probably won't be trapped forever. Yeah, that's like the thing. I don't think... Do people... enough so that they eventually die? Yeah. But I don't know how far... You know, understood... Oh, there, it was a workshop thing. It was not an official thing. It was from the workshop, that's why. Is it like enough explored to know what happens with things that end in a black hole? Outside of spaghettification, obviously. The classic. In like 10 to 66 years for a sun-sized one, I think. Okay. There's okay, so this is the history of the Earth. How the Earth, you know, happened there. Nothing can detect inside event and so on. Yeah. I wouldn't even know how we would manage that. But then again, we somehow managed to see quasars billion of years ago. Billion of years. Well, ago is also true. By the way, it starts off with a gas cloud, you know, when... what's it called? Nebulas. Nebulas, they generate stars, basically. Nebulas have a lot of explosive energy. And when those explosive energies gets compressed, then they make stars. If I'm not mistaken. Uniting telescope data from all across the planet. What would that be? Like I guess. As mentioned, the thing that confused me the most about space so far is the whole how the fuck do we observe things. I still just accept the fact that we can observe things that are billions of light years away. Basically glowing dust, okay. Yeah, we got that, and there's a proto-sun. We start off with the sun, obviously. Oh yeah, there's dust clouds there. Then we have the little dust specks. Then we have the proto-sun, then a long time nothing happens. And then there's the Earth. It's very small. It's very small Earth back then. Now we have the proto-Earth, when it was just a... it's basically just a glorified star back then. Then apparently that's Theia, and we impacted with Theia. I don't know the exact specifics of how Earth was generated. I just looked at this yesterday. And we got the moon, we got the proto-moon. Oh, well, we have Earth, and then we have the proto-moon over here. The moon started generating out of these little dust clouds. Whatever the heavy bombardment is. the delayed heavy bombardment of 4.1 BYA. Then our atmosphere generated. probably the atmosphere is like one of the most important things, is what I learned. Without atmosphere, planet is fucked. Because atmosphere makes it so that it does not get too hot, but it also makes it does not get too cold. Mostly that does not get too cold. It traps heat inside, essentially. And when water starts appearing on Earth, I don't know what the meteor up there is. I don't know. Then ocean starts to form. And the surface cools down. As you can see, it was still like burning up and slowly but surely cooled down. Tidal waves absorb all land. The supercontinent forms somewhere. I have not found that yesterday. Where we can see the supercontinent, probably like behind those clouds. Sorry. There. Then the Great O2 event. Who names these things in space? The Great O2 event. The snowball Earth, there's the first ice age. As we know, the Earth had 2 ice ages. That's the first one. It's crazy how long it went. 2.4 billion years ago to 2.2 billion years ago. Absolutely fucking insane. Need O2? Yeah, I mean, obviously. Multicellular life develops. It's crazy that happened during the Ice Age. Then the Ice Age ends 2 billion years ago. Then possible great filter crust merges with cells, so probably like life starts generating. Then we have our second Ice Age. Then the ozone layer develops. The Cambrian exploitation. The planet evolve. Then of course we got Pangea, Pangea, how you pronounce it in English, Pangea. Like when Earth looked a bit differently. Well, like you can still see like if you look at Pangea, you can still see some specks of Earth nowadays. Then we got the Permian extinction. This is not the dinosaur extinction, this is a different thing that happened before. We have Pangea starting to split, so we have our different continents. Then the T-Rex forms. And then we have the great extinction that we all know. 65 million years ago, when the great meteor hit. I think it's... You know, I think it's interesting that I've recently just found out that at some point we just found out that it was a meteor. I remember that like a couple of years back, it was always like, was it a volcano or was it a meteor? We wouldn't know, but nowadays we apparently know that it's a meteor, and there's literally a impact I think, I don't know if it's official, but I know there's an impact point somewhere. I think Mexico-ish around. There's somewhere is a huge crater that apparently is the one where this meteor landed in. People have found that in the recent years. Then we have the present day Earth 8 million years ago. Our last common ancestor 6 million years ago. And then 200,000 years ago humans appeared, which is insane. 200,000 years ago, and our planet, you know, started appearing proto-Earth 4.56 billion years ago. Yeah, terrifying. Then of course the Industrial Revolution, very, very important for the Earth's development, I guess. And then we have 2023 Earth and the moon. And then of course we got the future. Very important part of the history as well, the future of Earth. 500 years after. That's okay, come on, calm down. Give us a couple more years than 500 years. What the heck? Hello? What do you mean? 20 million years after, that's more like it. 500 million years after, 1 billion years after. And this is then the sun. The sun, no wait, the sun, no, the sun eventually, yeah, there. Sun ends in 6 to 7 billion years from now. And then the sun, however, does not explode, you know, as I mentioned earlier. The sun does not have enough mass or density, I don't know, whatever it is. Mass, I think. To like go supernova. So instead it turns into a white dwarf. And then eventually just goes bye-bye. It's like its last stages where it starts using up more and more of its energy and eventually just goes boop. Well, not boop, but you know, its energy just, it does not like stay together anymore. Oh yeah, there is a black dwarf there. But that's like stupidly far into the future. Insanely, stupidly far into the future. 15 billion years from now. And further, perhaps. Yeah, it's wild. The fact that like all of this in the front happened before sometime around here we appeared. Wild. I would like to show there's something that crashes my game. I just gotta figure out which one it was. I think it was the ᵂᵃᵃᵃ. The ᵂᵃᵃ does not work. Entire universe, I'm not gonna load that on stream. My PC was struggling without stream, so. But let's look at a supermassive black hole. I think that one worked. Yes, that one worked. It's just we created it. There is no real supermassive black hole, but this is kind of how it looks. It's just as best we created with the possibilities universe sandbox has. Not like you see it, yeah. Look how cool it is. Just imagine my favorite thing are just black holes in general, and especially ᵂᵃᵃs. Is there, wait, wasn't there? No, there's no ᵂᵃᵃ simulation. But ᵂᵃᵃs are so cool. I love ᵂᵃᵃs. They're so scary and fucked up, but they're so cool. They come with and without spin too, yeah. ᵂᵃᵃ. Stargaze. Let me bring up Stargaze, the channel I've been mentioning. I love ᵂᵃᵃs. I already showed ᵂᵃᵃs in the other stream, I know, but they're so cool. ᵂᵃᵃs are way too cool. They look so sick. This one is a pretty interesting video. Okay, let's go out of the universe not universe engine, man. Universe Sandbox. I keep mixing up the two things. I think this one is a pretty interesting thing that I watched. This is also from Stargaze, the cool channel. There's all kinds of things from Space Engine. And this is where they constructed megastructures. How megastructures would look if we were to build them. You know, if we start constructing in the universe instead of just on our planet. The fact that, by the way, apparently it is literally possible for us to make a Dyson swarm. It's fucked up in my eyes that we are technologically far enough advanced that we can make a Dyson swarm if we wanted to. It's fucked up that we have the capabilities to do it. Just not a Dyson sphere. But a Dyson swarm? I've made a Dyson swarm in a Minecraft mod? What the fuck are you up to? You can make a Dyson swarm in Minecraft? Yeah, and then of course Dyson sphere. This is so fucking cool. A Dyson sphere is so sick. The entire idea, you know, I love technique stuff. Look at it. I would not be able to just. I would be like, you know, fuck you guys. I'm just gonna stare at the sun all day until I go blind, which wouldn't be long, but I don't care. I would look at this. This looks gorgeous. This is technological advancements to the top. Way too cool. What mod allows you to make a Dyson swarm? The Galaxy mod, does that even still exist? What I've been wondering about Dyson swarms and Dyson spheres, would that like shorten the existence of our sun? Or is it just like we just harness the things that the sun already like produces? You know, the sun produces light and and heat? And would it like affect our heating? Because we kind of like drain the heat as energy? How would that work? Or is it just like what kind of energy are we taking with like dice and stuff? That's what I'm wondering about. HBM nuclear tech mod space and expansion. Then you can just fucking go to space and make a Dyson swarm more. Can you also make quasars in the mod? Probably not any more than normal. Okay. Look at what the fuck this is in my Trushka brain. It's just a huge supercomputer powered by the sun. The fuck up, man. This is next level. Who needs 6 GB of RAM if you can't just build a supercomputer that is powered by the sun? Yeah, what's your fucking GPU? Yeah, fucking the sun. Screw you. I guess it would be more the CPU. Or more the power supply. It's more the PSU. Orbital wings, we go full Halo. Also pretty cool. I don't really understand the concept of it. Like, why would we make wings when we just make a... I guess it's easier to make than like planet, but it feels weird to make wings. I don't know where that idea comes from. My lecture resources, okay. Open your lecture resources. I don't know, the concept of making wings seems weird. It's very cool, I admit that much, but that's about it. We just impressed the aliens out there, I guess. Look at that, we built wing worlds. We can obviously like terraform planets. When did I put on the hat? It's new, it's my new outfit. Hi, fast one. It's my newest outfit, pretty cool, huh? Very pretty. Yeah, obviously we can terraform Mars to live there, but just very, very, very difficult. After our light reaches them 1 billion years, yeah. Once they're like, what is that? Why? You know, they're gonna like look at that. They're like, what kind of space object is formed like that? What the fuck? Imagine that. Yeah, it's very cute. It's the cutest outfit. I hope you had a wonderful day, fast one. But like, what if we like look into space? We're like, man, you know, over there, that black hole thing, that looks cool. And then, what if that's just an alien thing? What if aliens just went to black holes? It's like their trash system, and we're like, holy shit, it's a very magical space object. That's so cool. It's just like built by aliens. They just constructed them. Man, we don't know what to do with our trash. Well, here we go, black hole. Terraformed IO. I mean, I guess we can terraform the planets. We just can't really terraform Jupiter and stuff. You on a ring world. Ring worlds are fucked up. Why? What's the concept on this? I don't get it. Maybe they put those wings around. Yeah, maybe. Maybe the wings on Saturn are also from there. They are disappearing soon, right? Aren't they like disappearing soon? Isn't it like that Saturn loses its wings sometime soon? Yeah. Aren't truly disappearing? They're like disappearing. Yeah, they're like kind of getting... I don't know what happens to them. I think... What happens to them actually? Do they just dissolve or do they like crash into Saturn? What happens on that? I just know that Saturn does lose its rings. Pretty fast too, I think. Ringregen. Wing rain. Oh, never mind. 100 to 300 million years still takes a while. It's still a bit. We still got Saturn in the way we know it for a bit longer. Just a tiny bit longer. Soon in universe standards, yeah. Cosmic engineering is fucked up, by the way. We should not start cosmic engineering. We should not start making whatever this is. I mean, I don't think we're ever gonna reach that level, but that is fucked up. Making star systems from scratch. Look, I built my own. Their housing situation is gonna be crazy. You may have your own house, but I have my own solar system. Fuck you. Where would all the materials come from? Well, you know, we suck it out of the closest black hole. Simple. We just get it from the black hole. We get it back. We get back what the black hole took from us. This is our material. The black hole is stealing it from us. All of the black holes are stealing our future resources with a giant straw. Exactly. Yeah, the death of the universe. That's also cool. We're just watching space videos now, but that's fine. I gladly watch space videos. I like space. My older brother has a telescope, a pretty high quality telescope. I don't know how expensive it was. I think around about 600 euros. So it was a bit like mid-range. I mean, it's probably still on the low range for 600 euro, but it's definitely a very high quality one that he got back then. He was really into photography, like star photography and planet photography and space photography. And I went star seeing and stuff with stargazing with my brother once with the thing. Super cool. I was able to see Saturn with it. So insane. It does not make any sense if you like actually see it with your own physical eye. If you look through a telescope with your own physical eye and you look at the sky and you just see Saturn, you were able to see it very, very clearly with the telescope. You could literally make out the wings and all. It makes no sense. You just, your brain goes like, nah, that makes that, how is that there? How would that work? It's fucked up. It's so interesting. I'm almost tempted to get my own one or like ask my brother for it, but then again, I'm like in the middle of a city. We have to be more out there. Oh, this is more of a documentary. Oh, you know, there. It's pretty. This is a pretty interesting way to like see what happens to the universe, one by one. Yeah, and apparently Mars gets its own wing in the future. That's apparently a thing that's gonna happen. Because Phobos and Eris apparently blow up. Yeah, there. Saturn lost its wings. I don't think it's in 100 million years. But also pretty... It's fucked up to see Saturn without its wings. It just looks like Jupiter 2 now. Naked Saturn, yeah, very lewd. Very lewd. Like, imagine seeing that. Imagine just seeing that. I'm like, oh, look at that. Is that the Andromeda galaxy over there? Or are you just happy to see me? Saturn a gas giant too? No, I don't think Saturn is one. I'm pretty sure Saturn has a solid surface because Saturn has that fucked up ultra stormy bullshit going on and like has fucked up chemical shit raining down. Yeah, their actual collisions are unlikely. Yeah, we could just have two universes clash together, two galaxies just clash and nothing fucking happens. Who cares? Oh no. Ooh. Two galaxies just clash. Ooh. Yeah, obviously we'll just have a lot more stars to look at once that happens. A single elliptical galaxy. Then the sun is dying. Very nice. Very great. Interesting. So technically, if humanity is doing well, enough, we could watch the Andromeda and and the Milky Way fuse. If humanity is doing well enough, the sun dies after. Multiple sun planets come from, yeah. Poor Mercury and Venus and Earth. Humanity just has to do well enough, you know? They just gotta put in the work and not destroy themselves. For a couple billion years. Since the 1990s, astronomers have increasingly applied the term gas giant only to Jupiter and Saturn. Oh, okay. Saturn is also a gas giant, okay. Yeah, and then the sun is dead and is now a white dwarf, which is fucked up that technically the sun is just dead now, but it's still like there, but it does not produce any more energy, it just whoop. Yeah, and then eventually all stars, just like the sun, all stars will go bye-bye. Slowly but surely, very slowly but surely. But once that happens, the last thing in the galaxy are black holes, because those are just resilient motherfuckers that don't care. Black holes just don't give a fucking shit. I mean, eventually, like, there is also a chance that eventually there will be just one black hole that sucked up every other black hole. But they're just resilient motherfuckers. And then it's it's kind of fucked up to think now. I don't know, that's a fucked up thought in my opinion. If any civilization still endures, I don't... What civilization would endure? Which one would endure after, you know, all suns and stars went bye-bye? I don't think there was a lot. 1 trillion years. Yeah, the last sun, the last star vanishes. Yeah, there it is, my boy. There it is, a black hole. So cool. I love black holes. I wish we had better pictures of black holes. Can they finally, you know, work harder? Can they just... I mean, this is not confirmed. I know that much, that it's not confirmed if protons decay. I'm pretty sure that is a theory that is not confirmed yet. That protons disappear. From my knowledge. Like, can we have better pictures of black holes? There's that one black picture. There's that one picture of a black hole that they took a couple years ago. Like, it's shit. Make better ones, NASA. Try harder. What are you getting funded for, Make better pictures. What is this? What am I looking at? I mean, there's the event horizon down there, I think. Where you can see the light getting, like, not reflected, but, like, you know, getting, like, split. And then you have the black hole in the middle. Well, like, come on, make better pictures. This is nothing. I wanna see high quality black hole pictures. I want to see a black hole that looks like this. There. Take a picture like that, then I'm impressed. I wanna see this one. They keep the best one for themselves because they're so cool. Yeah, probably. There is the... space... There is the thing from the NASA, from the ESA Hubble. The top 100 pictures. They aren't that cool. They're... Wait, I think the one from the NASA side are cooler. I think the NASA is a cooler one. Somewhere. Hubble space. James Webb. I think James Webb is the one that takes the cool pictures. There's that super cool one that was taken. Which one was that? It was like the last picture that the telescope took before they like shut it down for now to conserve energy. And the last picture it shot was a picture of the Earth, but from so stupidly far away And that's one of the coolest images out there. I think it's just called something like Blue Dot. Blue Dot. There, Voyager 1. Yeah, the Voyager 1. They shut it down for now to not take any more pictures to conserve energy. And the last picture it took is this one. This is such a fucking cool, unimaginable picture. Do you see Earth? Can you tell where Earth is? There. There's Earth. Look, that's Earth. It's what do you mean? How is that Earth? There, just Earth. Just a tiny little blue dot. That's Earth for you. So fucked up. I can't. It makes no sense. And if you look at James Webb's at the James Webb thing, I don't get it. ᵂᵉ, this is what I don't get. How do we take pictures like that? How are there things millions and billions of light years away and we take images like this? How? How? How is this possible? I don't get that. A night sky with too much light, yeah. I mean, this is artist concept, but like, look at how insane this looks. These are actual images. I don't. Could they like write down what we see here? What is this? Galaxies? Apparently galaxies. Image description. James Webb Space Center image showing a broad area of space with many small galaxies, 4 of which are highlighted in pull-up boxes. The 4 highlighted galaxies are very small, appearing as points of light. Yeah, but it's so fucked up that we can do that. I mean, look how I do not get it. I'm sorry. I always have an existential crisis over this. Look how insane this looks. Look, there is a galaxy. There is a galaxy. There is one. There is one. There is one. It makes no sense. It's so fucked up. Is it just fucked up? What? Like, what am I seeing here? What is this? Image description. A region of space is filled with stars and clumps of glowing orange and tan dust. A small portion of the sky at the center of the image is outlined with a white box. Inside, there are smatterings of dim white bluish stars, about 7 glowing red orbs across the center. Early type galaxies, unexpected talent for making dust. Okay, so this is just space dust. This is how space dust looks like. Just these red particles. We saw them in the Nura's engine earlier. Yeah, this one's very, very well known. Wild. It's a nebula. Nebulas overall always look insane. I don't like nebulas. Artist concept, artist concept, artist illustration. Artist illustration. Like, how fucked up insane does that look? Look, that's an actual object out there. That's what's out there. I don't get that. It's so fucked up that there's something so far away that we can clearly see. That we can see this clearly as if it's just like over there, you know, like, oh, I just took a picture over there, you know, it's just like right there. And this is light years away. When I see a big scale like fast telescope, I think I heard of that before. Identifies earliest supernova to date. That's a supernova. How can? Yeah, sure. That's clearly a supernova. You're spitting facts there. Pair of galactic ᵂᵃᵃ. I feel this must be such a fucked up fun job. I don't understand how, like, is this not just an insane job to have? To just sit there and be like, oh, look over there, there's just 2 galaxies just like intertwining like that. Ain't that something? God. Black hole? Witness a feasting supermassive black hole in the early universe. Where? The black holes in the universe are growing faster than we expect in early galaxies. Are growing faster than the galaxy that hosts them. Finding the invisible black hole. Can I see that on here? I mean, it's a black hole. I guess like seeing the black hole is kind of difficult. Identifying one of those is a year-long work for at least one person. Wild. Yeah, like black holes, like good luck identifying that. Like, what the fuck? Red Spider Nebula. Web brings cosmic lens into focus. Galaxies. Okay, those are just lots of galaxies. Close up. Probably a nebula. Largest star forming cloud, yeah. What? Yeah, sure. I can. Artist concept. I don't care for the artist stuff. It's wild. Fast telescope. There's probably a YouTube video about this. We only know about our universe center one because the stars always too fast. Yeah, it makes sense, makes sense. Fast telescope. The largest telescope, a China icons video. Is this Chinese propaganda? China fast telescope is the biggest atomic cloud ever. Is this Chinese propaganda or
China,
the save?
something incredible is being constructed.
I think I saw that one before.
In the evolution of the telescope.
Yeah, sure. Of course.
The largest surface area telescope on the planet.
Of course. Why not?
And the most sophisticated
yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's very normally sized. I'm glad that we're normally sizing things in this fucking world. I'm glad that this is not stupidly, insanely fucked up high size bullshit that we're making.
Sorts of clever ways of controlling the system in the focal cavern. That's an innovation.
Just wanna see how it looks at the end. Right, let me get a picture. I want the whole fucking creation history of that. Fast telescope. Yeah, sure. That looks absolutely. Yeah, that's man-made. That's man-made horrors beyond comprehension. What the fuck do you mean? What the heck is this? Yeah, sure. What are we gonna observe with that? Observable universe is not enough, apparently. You know how we get particles from space? You wanna know? Tell me about it. How the fuck do we get particles from space? Why do we get particles from space? The fuck? Yeah, this is the video that was interesting to me.
We've just been
From Astro Biscuit. He was like showing how far you can look. Google Super Cameo wait. Super ᵃᵃᵃ. Never heard of that before. Wait. Google Images. Google. What the fuck am I looking at? What the fuck is that? Excuse me. I don't even know what I'm looking at here. What is that? Fucking Oku's nuclear reactor from Toho? What am I seeing? What is this supposed to be? Wait, let me open the Wikipedia for this. Every one of those lights about the size of a person? A hole with detectors? Super ᵃᵃᵃ. Hyper ᵃᵃᵃ. Hyper ᵃᵃᵃ. There's a hyper one. The fuck do you mean there's a hyper one? English. Okay, what the fuck is a super ᵃᵃᵃ? The fuck? Detector. Used to study neutrinos from different sources, including the sun, supernova, the atmosphere, and accelerators. And how does it work? Is there like a stupid idiot explanation how the fuck we're doing things? Because I can't imagine how this thing is doing Getting quarks from space. Okay, understood. I'll just accept that. I'll just accept that. I'm just gonna accept that we have magical device that makes particles and extracts particles from the sun. I'm just gonna accept that as a fact that exists out there. There's this video where someone like uses their own telescope and stuff.
Could just be random noise.
That's how I found out that you can see tonne. 418.
This is what it looks like through the Hubble Space Telescope.
Yeah, through
it's
Hubble.
called the Cheshire Cat group of.
This is how far you can look through Hubble. Hubble just looks 4.5 billion light years into the space.
And the things we're trying to bag.
The fuck do you mean?
Behind that. This is what it looks.
Imagine you can get from where it came from depending on the angle which it enters the hole. What the fuck? Sure. Yeah, space makes sense.
These are the brightest objects in the universe.
And that's how I found out that you can just casually see tonne.
You've guessed it.
618.
Massive black holes. They times thing. And this bigger than a galaxy. They're sheer of galaxies. That's 3,000 galaxies.
The fact you can just look at these, I don't get it.
Are drawn like moss to a flame.
I don't get it. This has to be an elaborate fucking scam. It has to be the biggest scam in human history.
That we're seeing.
I don't understand it.
Set off before the dinosaurs even existed.
How do you just look that far into the universe?
All the galaxies are kind of.
Oh yeah, here's our little magical fucking cylinder. Look through it and you can just see billions of light years away. Fuck you. Just look at it. I think he like shows it too somewhere with tonne. 618.
That's a galaxy. Light blurry stars. About these two splodges that look different. Now there's something weird. Wavelengths, you realise that they're exactly the same. Something. But
Probably he like showed it somewhere where you can like see tonne 618. I mean, it was a different video. I was watching a lot of different ones. It is so fucking insanely fucked up stupid. I don't understand it. It's my brain is too small to even grasp any of that. That we have magical cylinders that we can look at. If we have magical cylinders we can look through and see billions of light years away. Yeah, sounds are pretty interesting. There's also plenty of videos. What you can see through a $0, a $100, and $600 telescope. Oh my god, why is it auto dubbing? Stop with the auto dubbing.
Why doesn't anyone tell you this when you're growing up? Tonight alone, I have captured the Pleiades star cluster.
I mean, the biggest issue about like telescopes and stuff as a normal person is obviously light pollution. You would have to be in a stupidly unlit area to see most things.
Guy would look.
Yeah, this is the one that showed it, I think.
But if you allow yourself 20 to 30
at least I remember this
then the
whole
number
setup.
of stars you will see will grow dramatically. They are actually quite close.
Yeah, that's how I remember seeing it as well. It's just like this bright thing. But like, there is things that we I don't. This is actual thing. This is not animated. This is how it looks. This was made. This. I mean, it's probably like multiple photos, but
can see from our own back garden,
like, what the fuck do you mean?
Onto the surface of this planet.
Because I just watched Jupiter spin there.
Our next contender is one
Look, there's just Jupiter spinning on his own over there. Just take a little gander at it. The fuck do you mean? I'm glad I'm starting to learn how to, how to differentiate Jupiter and Saturn. For some reason I always struggle with that. What other interesting space videos do I have? A tour of the closest exoplanets. NASA releases 25 jaw-dropping space images of 2025. Yeah. The Squid Galaxy. Like the fact we just have an image of this. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why do we just have a clear image of this? How? How do we just take a casually super ultra HD image of a galaxy? My phone can't even take a proper HD image of something that's right in front of it. And we have things that take clear images of a galaxy light years away. It's fucked up. What the fuck? Dracula's Chivito? That looks like some... I would have... Be happy that I'm not working for NASA. I would have named this differently. Planet forming disk. Uh-huh. Oh, sure. Dwarfs our solar system by a factor of 40. Oh, sure. It's only 40 times bigger than the solar system. That's all. The dark, dusty disk blocks starlight like a cosmic silhouette. What the fuck? Why is there just a disk? Huh? Okay, sure. Yeah, that's just an object that's out there. Why not? Yeah, sure, that's just a disk. Yeah, of course, we got the nebula images. I'm not a big fan of the nebula images. They are cool, but they don't impress me as much. I don't know. I'm not impressed by nebulas. I'm more impressed by the stars generated by nebulas. Look how cool that looks. Not a fan of glowing dust, no. Oh, cool. NGC, and that's probably a black hole in the middle. Maybe a supermassive black hole is like the center of the galaxy. There's a spiral looks like sharp arms and showing patchy streams of star formations. A bright bar slices through its center, funneling gas inwards towards the core. Yeah, because there's a black hole that's sucking in the gases. Such bars are temporary features, shaping galaxies over billions of years. Oh, sure, okay. Okay. Wait, what the fuck is that? What am I looking at? NGC 6072. Oh, so it's also a nebula. The fuck? CGI. What the fuck is this? What eldritch being created this portal? This is not normal. Also, my face is completely broken now. It's too bright. Okay, let's move on. This is too bright. Red Spider Nebula. Not a nebula. Cassiopeia Alpha or A. I don't think it's called Alpha. I think it's just called A because they apparently, I don't know, space people hate the Alpha, Beta, Gamma. They're like, whatever, fuck that. Just A and B and C, and if we have a B, then we have a BB and an AA. Okay, another galaxy, NGCC. Apparently a cluster. The Cat's Paw Nebula. I don't know, my issue with nebulas is they take too much of like the focus of space photography. Protostar. Atlas, what am I looking at? See, that's interesting again. I like the more mysterious stuff. On July 21st, 2025, Hubble captured interstellar comet Atlas, passing 365 million kilometers from Earth. Phew. Lucky, that was a close hit. The comet turns on a hyperbolic path, a clear sign it was born beyond our solar system. Okay, yeah, sure. If you say so. There appeared a teardrop-shaped cocoon of dust streaming from icy nucleus. Was our cosmic neighborhood. Material from another star system. The Seagull Galaxy. The Smoking Galaxy, okay. Lyra's Hidden Arm. From this spiral galaxy, UGC, over 250 million years to reach Hubble. Yeah, black hole. CGI generated black hole, but black hole. How big? Oh well, I mean black holes, what I learned, a lot of black holes are not like huge. They're usually just very like dense. Oh, black holes form them. Can you like see them? I mean, I guess like that's probably like why it's spiraling, right? Because of the black hole, that's why like, the galaxies usually spiral. Because like it's, you know, spirals around the black hole. The Sombrero Galaxy. Okay. I mean, that's a pretty cool fucking galaxy. That's just a giant dust ring around it. Like the fact this is an image. This is not drawn. This is a picture taken. I can't comprehend that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, we just took that picture, guys. Ain't that fucking cool? The butterfly star. Also super cool. Nebula. Moth Nebula. Yeah, this what we saw earlier. Just this huge cluster of just galaxies upon galaxies. Insane. Group of golden galaxies. Golden galaxies? Holy shit. And we don't even know if those still exist. An Einstein ring. What is an Einstein ring? Yeah, the distant galaxy's light began its journey over 11 billion years ago. Oh yeah, sure, okay. Along the way, gravity from a massive foreground galaxy bent its path through space. What the fuck? A partial Einstein ring. Okay. Gravitational lensing magnifies distant galaxies moving worlds otherwise beyond our reach. What the fuck? Okay. Sure. Bonus first look by the Nuraririn observer. What the fuck? Captured by the largest digital camera ever built for astronomy. This is the very first image. More than 10 million galaxies filled a single frame. Countless never seen before. What the fuck? Huh? Nearest this guy will shape of review. What camera? ᵂᵉ Observatory. Then ᵂᵉ Observatory. Large genetics ᵂᵉᵜᵒᵐᵉ telescope. What the fuck is that in Chile? And it just has that stupidly fucking insane image. What the heck do you mean? The fuck orbit viewer? Wait, we have to go on a website in just a moment. That looks interesting. What the heck am I looking? I mean, I know what I'm looking at, but like, huh? The difference in size is also crazy. You have the huge ones there, and they just have like the small one. Well, I guess it doesn't mean that they're small. It just means they're far away. They don't necessarily have to be small. Jaw-dropping first image of the
You're looking at the
3.2 trillion pixel camera. Oh, the fuck do you mean, bro? What the fuck is that supposed to mean? Wait, let me go on the website. ᵂᵉ Observatory. They have a website. There's some cool stuff on the website, as it seems. Explore the solar system. Explore Rubin imagery of Sky Viewer. What is that? Skyviewer.app. Please guide me. Astronomical tours. Guided experience. Astronomical tours. 3 tours. Stellar fireworks. First look supernova. Galaxies. Complexity. Supernova. Let's start. This is the southern sky above the observatory, which is located in Chile. Whoops, didn't mean to skip. Look at a view of the previously known supernova captured in Rubin's first look image, the cosmic treasure chest. Oh no. Don't go on some weird website, no. Next. Okay. We're looking at something. The what? Wait, you can't just you can't just casually zoom in like 500 million times and be like, oh yeah, by the way, we just did that. We just zoomed into the image like a couple times. You can't just do that so casually. Okay, sure. 2024 ADYK, a distant type. This glowing blue dot visible inside a large spiral galaxy is a type blast supernova. That means it was formed when a white dwarf star in a binary system exceeded a critical mass and exploded. Type blast supernova are very important to astronomers because the brightness of the explosion can be predicted by studying the way the supernova brighten and fade. Scientists can use these supernova to measure distances based on how bright or dim the light looks from Earth. Yeah, sure. Okay, sure. You go ahead. You go. You just somehow manage to look at the light and be like, yeah, this is so many light years away from Earth. Sure. This supernova is really far away. We're seeing light that left its source more than 1 billion years ago. Sure. Okay, sure. Yeah, move over there. That's fine. That's normal. Yeah. Normal images. The purple one. 2024 KCE, a closer type. Closer type La. LA? La? What's it called? The purple point in the center of this frame is another type La supernova. It's a bit closer to Earth. Its light was emitted about 42 million years ago. Oh, well, that's not too bad, I guess, by universe standard. The more type La supernova we observe, the more scientists can refine our map of the universe and study how it has changed over time. Every few months, we will be able to detect more type La supernova that have been observed in all of history. Okay. I can't get over the fact we're just zooming on this image. 2025 CKP, outshining its galaxy. This supernova glowing orange towards the outskirts of its host galaxy appears to outshine the rest of the galaxy. The brilliance is only temporary though. Once the explosion fades, its faint remains will be lost in the galaxy's glow. Supernova are some of the brightest explosions in space. That's how we can see them from billions of... What's brighter than a supernova? What explosion is brighter than a supernova? ᵂᵉ, can you please answer that? What explosion are there that are brighter? The Big Bang? Okay, what are we gonna look at now? Spotting supernova. This supernova appears as a bluish white dot within a glowing orange galaxy. Okay. Every time Ruby spots a change in the sky, will send out an alert. That means the scientists will know when a star explodes so they can study about what the fuck? A bigger supernova? Fair enough. Can't argue with that. Supernova ahead. Supernova science will be in high gear throughout Rubin's 10-year survey. Watch Rubin's website and social media accounts for updates on Rubin's supernova discoveries and more. I might do that. Congratulations. Can I... Back to main screen. I want to explore. Can I just look... What the... What? Let me put on some music. What do you mean? Why is this just a thing? Why is this just a thing that we have access to? What is this? Can I figure out what that... What is this? ᵂᵉ, what the fuck am I looking at? What is big red thing? That looks terrifying. What am I looking at? I wish I could just ask. Why don't they have an AI? Where's the AI? What am I looking at? What the fuck is this? Look, there are supernovas. There, look guys, it's supernovas. We learned that. Eye of Ancestor of the Great Old One? Maybe. What if this is a What if this is a demonic being? It got a red eye and it got this one. Couldn't they just like label these? Come on, you're lazy. You're so lazy. You can't like label these. What are these red things? They're like everywhere. There's one. What is this one? What is this giant fucking ass universe over there? What is this black space? Maybe just redshift really strongly? Yeah, I guess. What's that? A crazy? Not a crazy. This might be like one of those neutron stars. The one that I showed earlier, like spinning super fast. Is it loading? Wait, is it still loading? I think it might still be loading. I think it just popped up more. I think that it just popped up more. I think the black space is just still loading. Search. Okay, I thought the search maybe do something. Search. Don't know what to look for. Take it to pulsars. Yeah, sorry, I meant a pulsar. Show me Andromeda. Oh, sure. You. What do you mean? You just go there? I did not think that would work. I'll be 100% honest with you. I did not think that it would just be like, oh yeah, by the way, Andromeda's over here somewhere. Don't just do that. Don't just go over here. By the way, Andromeda's there. It's fucked up. I'll be aware of that. Sky Sim. Oh, I can make music. Can you give me music? Maybe you can give me music. Oh yeah, that's music. Play. What does that do? What is this doing? How it works? Wait, is that what we hear? Wait. Are we hearing space right now? Is that what I'm getting here? Are we hearing space? Wait. How it works. Explore the universe through sound. This interactive experience transforms NSD, now it's going to an evolving soundscape where color becomes pitch and brightness becomes volume. Oh no, okay, I thought this was like actual like sounds. Okay. Yeah, no, I thought it was like actual sounds from space. I thought it was like, oh, this is that, yeah. Okay, I know it's just like a little fun experience where you can like go through here and like makes little sounds for different objects out there. What does demonic red eye down here make? What demonic sounds does the red eye down here make? Okay. Okay, I thought these were like actual space sounds. I'm like, what the fuck do you mean? Guided experiences. Maybe there's a guided experience that tells me what the fuck the red thing is. Treasure chest. Let's start. 14 squares degrees in size. What is this? What's the treasure chest? Exploring the radio waves of the universe. We're currently exploring the universe through the fucked up thing that I figured out that is a thing now. That apparently the ruby whatever it's called, ᵂᵉ Observatory has a site where you can have just a ginormous image of space. Okay, what are we looking at? Virgo supercluster. Show me. Go ahead. Show me. Also, ᵂᵃᵃᵈᵉ. This area provides a good example of the diversity of galaxies found in the Virgo cluster on the right. One of the brightest galaxies in the cluster. Okay, so this is the Virgo cluster. Okay. That's the giant thing. An elliptical galaxy called Messier 49 glows with a soft yellow halo and is home to the older stars. These ancient stars give it a reddish tint. On the left of the image, we see a face on spiral galaxy. There. NGC 4535, sparkling with bright blue and white, evidence that it is actively forming new stars. The structure's arms are filled with gas and dust where hot young stars are forming. Wording? Can we change the wording on there? Please don't call it hot young stars. I mean, I guess it's not wrong, but that's fucked up. And lighting up the galaxy in a brilliant blue. Between them, it's a whole menagerie of two galaxies, including a notable two-armed spiral galaxy, a few other ellipticals, and many faint dwarf galaxies layered behind them. See, red scattered of many galaxies in the distant universe beyond Virgo. Can we? Yes. Will we? No. Astronomy rarely gets to be sexy. Let the nerds have it. I think astronomy is very sexy. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what you mean. This, whatever I'm looking at right now, this is very hot. This is the coolest thing I've ever found on the internet, I think. Okay. Can you explain the red eye? No, don't zoom in on that thing. Grand Design Spiral Galaxy. This handsome face-on Spiral Galaxy named Messier 61. Where's 67? Sorry. Has a bright core surrounded by sweeping arms and spiral outward like a pinwheel. Dark Souls. Our own Milky Way is a spiral galaxy too. Dark Souls. So this gives us a sense of what it might look like from the outside. Dr. ᴂᵉቬᵜᵒᵐᵉ, the notable astronomer Rubin Observatory is named for, studied the rotation of spiral galaxies in the 1970s. Her work provided the first convincing evidence of the existence of dark matter. Huh. Well, sure. That's all. You found dark matter. Okay, that's cool. Glad to hear that. I thought you achieved something bigger than proving the existence of dark matter. Very small feat, if you ask me, for a human life. So we don't even like know that how our I guess like it makes sense that we can't take a picture of our own Milky Way per chance from the outside. Makes kind of sense, I guess. Okay. Yes, the red thing. No, don't skip over it. I wanna know what it is. What is the red thing? Yeah, what is that? That's also interesting. Tell me about that. Who's this? Two-armed spiral galaxy. What has two arms and spins? This two-armed spiral galaxy is named NGC 4334. Okay. Worth thinking that most of the individual dots and whatnot you see are likely to be extremely distant galaxies or really bright stuff. It's stupid. I've already been like contemplating this the entire stream now. Edge on spiral galaxy. Here's another spiral galaxy, NGC 4343. Similar to those you just visited but reviewed from the side, so it appears flat like a pancake inside a glowing halo. A dust line appears as a dark band across the galaxy, blocking the light from stars within the galaxy that lie behind the dust. Ah. Okay. So this is a spiral galaxy but from the side. Okay, what are we looking next? Yeah, that looks cool. Just a huge cluster of galaxies up there. It's sad that like no one will live long enough to really see all of these things in their full glory. That's the most depressing thing I think I've ever had. The most depressing thought I've ever had in my life. To be like, man, we're never ever gonna see that. We're never ever gonna see this like in a super fucking cool way. Galaxy's triple merger. I mean, this is already pretty impressive. Galaxy's triple merger. This chaotic scene captures multiple galaxies in the act of merging. These gravitational encounters stretch stars and gas into elaborate tails and arcs you see here, and still make out the spiral structures of the individual galaxies, but they are much more distorted compared to galaxies that are beyond the gravitational pull of their neighbors. Spiral galaxies are also really good proof by evidence that gravity and rotation cause everything to be disk-like more and more the bigger you get. Yeah. What is that? That looks insane. Two galaxies no merger. These two galaxies are far enough away from each other that they can coexist without interacting. NGC 4411 on the right is about 50 million light years away. Oh, sure. While NGC 4411b left is over 70 million light years away. Everything gets explored later. I just checked. Okay. The fact these things are there is a difference between these things of 20 million light years. This distance is 20 million light years. Yeah, sure, okay. Okay, then we have like some kind of cluster. What is this? Distant galaxy cluster, yeah. Below the pair of merging galaxies is a group of faint red smudges. This is a cluster of distant galaxies bound together by gravity. Far beyond the Virgo cluster, each fuzzy spot of light is an entire galaxy containing billions of stars along with gas, dust, and dark matter. The orange-red color is a sign of the extreme distance from Earth. Because light takes time to travel, we're seeing these galaxies as they were billions of years ago. Oh, so if you're like, like orange stuff is very, very, very far away. Okay. With Moon acting as a time machine to help us look back into the early universe. Most of the 20 billion galaxies Rubin will detect will be distant and fade, like the red-orange ones in this cluster. Or even the deeper red ones scattered across the image. Uh-huh. So is that what it is? Is that what it is? We'll figure it out. There's a super red one at least. What am I looking at here? What the fuck is this? Oh, you just placed those there. Asteroid paths. Okay, it's just asteroids. Redshift means they're moving away. Ah, okay. Oh, there, we're looking at one of those weird things. What is that? Bright star with diffraction spikes. These stars are millions of times closer to Earth than the Virgo cluster, than our Milky Way. Oh. That's nice. The stars are bright enough that Rubin's sensitive camera gives them striking diffraction spikes. Oh my god, it's like when you like photograph the sun with your own, you know, phone camera. Where it has like these little like strikes coming from it. But this is just on a massive scale. Okay, so this is pretty close. The windmill-like pattern radiating from the star's center. These spikes aren't part of the stars themselves. They're an effect of how light bends inside the telescope, shaped by the observatory's specific design. Multicolored halos can be seen around the very brightest stars, like the one on the right. An effect caused by light scattering inside the telescope's optics. Because of the Earth's rotation, the diffraction spikes appear at a different angle with every image Rubin takes, resulting in the colorful patterns you see around the bright stars. Oh, okay. So this is just a very close star, and these rings is just a different, you know, these things, but just like captured in multiple images. Okay. And then the images get merged together, obviously. Okay, I get it. Just the beginning. As we zoom out, the saw-toothed edges of the images appear. That's not a glitch. These jagged edges show the area left to be fully captured by Rubin doing its survey. As Rubin scans the sky, we reveal the cosmic treasures waiting beyond the edges of the spectacular image. What the fuck do you mean we're not done yet? Yeah, sure, this is apparently not far enough. Yeah, sure, we have to look at a couple more. We did not. This is not enough of the galaxy. We gotta take more photos. Okay, so this is like just. So this one has to be very close with how intense this one is shining. This one has to be super giga close. That one looks cool. It looks cool. This one is also close, but not as close. Okay, it's a galaxy. These are probably also very close stars. That one looks crazy cool. Where is a black hole? Can I see a black hole? Hello? Where is Ton 618? Ton 618? Where's that? just zooms there. The fact that it cracks me up that it just like goes there. Like, I got you, bro. It's over here. There is no photo of it, but it would be over here. If I had a photo, it would be here. Right there. Yeah, right there, guys. There it is. Over just somewhere, you know, just like right there. There it is. Look at it. There's the black hole. Clearly. This looks so cool. I like this one. Can I live in this galaxy? This one looks cool. Our galaxy looks so boring. It's like all of the other spiral galaxy. Like, ooh, look, ooh, spiral galaxy, ooh. Milky Way, ooh. Milky Way. Well, what, they got sponsored or what to name themselves like that? Fucking sellout. Sold itself out to make a sponsorship. But you haven't seen it from the outside yet. That is true. This looks cool. A little cluster here. It's crazy when you have like just all the space between all these big objects and you have like the occasional cluster thing. And what is this then? We got an eye and a nose. I hate these red ones. I know what they are, but they're still terrifying. Just looming there. I still can't get over the fact that it's just an image that you can just scroll through, and this is how space looks right now. Wait, was there something else? Explore the solar system with orbit viewer. Do they also have a solar system picture I can just scroll however I want? Is that a thing? Loading, I think. Yeah, it's loading. This may take a moment. What is the orbit viewer? Start exploring. Choose your exploration mode. High-end laptops, gaming PCs. Well, I mean, I technically have a gaming PC, so good luck, PC. Good luck generating the solar system. I wish you the best of abilities out there. You can do it. Choose your first tour. See all tours. Yeah, okay. I'm trying to. Oh my god, what the fuck am I seeing? Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah. What am I looking? What is that? Okay, I mean, this is the solar system. Live, apparently. We got the live solar system, as it seems. Where's Earth? There's Earth. This is Universe Sandbox, but cool. This is just Universe Sandbox. Why did I buy Universe Sandbox if this exists? Hello? Okay. Man, Americans. Look at them. It's bright for them right now. Europeans, not so much. It's already dark outside. Earth, moon, very center. Average distance from the sun. Okay. Compared to other planets. Okay. Deep right here for now. Yeah. It's gonna change. It's only bright in America right now? It's fucked up. What the fuck? Why are you hogging all of the light, America? What the fuck? Hello? Hello? Can you not? Can you give some brightness to us as well? Mars. Okay, so this is just a little thing we can look at. We're just that important. Yeah, I see how it is. You guys get your fucking president in check first. Before you start hogging the light. I mean, I did hear that he finally like chilled out a bit again. And apparently was like, yeah, you know, yeah, maybe I escalated a bit there with Greenland. Maybe that was a bit too much. How far can I zoom out? Was that Ares? Oh my god, Ares. Ares Moth Flame. Ares Moth Flame. Holy shit, there they are. Guys, that's the one we're gonna play Resident Evil with in the future. Right there, it's a bit far away. I don't know if I can plan those collabs. It seems very difficult to plan them. I didn't mean to direct them. As a web developer, I'm very impressed. I mean, this is probably just like some embedded thing. That's still pretty cool. So how much can I change this? Distance given here is actually in astronomical units. 1 AU, distance sun to Earth. Okay. Okay, that was a AU. Did not remember what an AU is. Go, spin! I wanna go to 4060, please. Apply. What do you mean you can't simulate the time to 4060? I wanna know how the Earth looks like in 4060. Come on. Come on, science. Why not? Why is it not possible? do better. How did Earth look like in 1920? Does that work? Wow. Stupid science. Science can't do anything. What are you even working for? Hello? Didn't get his leash. I'm not the one in charge here. But what is that? What is this? What are these dots? What are these dots? Never tell me what happens November 1st, 4060. Obviously the Nuraririn birthday stream. What else would happen? On November 1st, 4060, we're having the Nura birthday stream. You can calculate which number of birthday stream that is. The dots are asteroids. Really? What if I go for basic experience? I mean, that's also cool. Not quite as impressive, but also just not completely shit itself. Okay, and there's one more thing. There's Rubin's first look at the cosmos. What is that? Nebula, Rhythm of the Stars, Swarm of New Asteroids, the Cosmic Treasure Chest. I think that's the thing we already know. Yeah, but just in a video form. But that's the one we already know. Okay. That's the one we looked at. The treasure chest, a little experience. That's why going past Mars is a bit tough. Ah. But isn't it like that the asteroids are pretty far apart from one another? Like, there's not like in movies and stuff where they're like super close and you always have to watch out to not get hit. Like, super unlikely if you were to just take a standard spaceship that we have through there, that the chance of colliding with something is super slow. You only have to hit one. Yeah, I mean, obviously, one fucks you up and the chances are not high. They are, but I mean, you gotta make sure you don't get too close to one and get... Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, fair enough. That would be the bigger issue. So cool, man. This is the coolest fucking shit I've ever seen. Okay, I want to look at one more thing. We're gonna look at one more thing and then we're gonna finish up for today. Just one more thing. We're gonna look at... I'm gonna look at it again. I've watched this video so many times. But I want to look at it again. Just because it's way too cool. Animation size of the videos is okay. I want this one. Oh, there's an explanation. Explain. Explain? I've not watched the explained one. Maybe the explained one is cool. The NASA simulation of plunging into a black hole. This is one of the coolest things ever generated by humanity. God, black holes are cool. Look at how fucking cool it is. So cool. Black holes are the fucking coolest thing ever. I mean, after quasars, but I mean, quasars are also just black holes, so whatever. So cool. Can I get sucked into a black hole? I want to experience what it's like. I want to be the... I'll be the test subject. I will gladly throw myself into the next black hole just to, you know, figure out what happens. Gladly. I thought it was the explained one. I want to figure that out. I don't care how miserable it'll be. If I go out, then this is the way I want to go. It's always like these simulation videos where it's like, yo, what if, like, you know, if a black hole appeared in our system? Like, yeah, it sucks, but there's worse ways to die. This is a pretty radical way to go out. From Earth, you'll be miserable for an infinite amount of time. Yeah, it would suck badly. Perceptible or not? Yeah, that kind of stuff is so what's so interesting. A simulation of flight into a supermassive black hole that's surrounded by the thin inner circle is called the photon wing. It's an image produced by light that has orbited a black hole one or more times before escaping. It's so fucked up that it just like sucks up light. That light just like wraps around it multiple times. This oval centered on the camera's direction of travel shows the entire simulated sky. Oh, this is just like the explanation of how they made it. Oh. Yeah, I think like the actual one has more better text on it. I think that one has actual text on it on like when you enter. No, that's the one. No, let me get the one from Stargaze. I think the one from Stargaze is cooler. Nebula, Quasar. Sorry. Where's the one from Stargaze? Stargaze Black. I think that one is cooler. They are falling into black hole. The one from Stargaze I think is a bit cooler. He explains a bit more about it. Not perceptible. 1 second is still a second for you, but for people on Earth it could be thousands of years. So my crew gets to watch me slowly get shot, but I get to die immediately. Poggers. Yeah, see? Very cool. Not even that bad. For you. It sucks for a small fraction of time. That's fine. Yeah, the Stargaze videos are just my favorites. They're way too cool. The simulated stuff, it's so cool. I like just seeing it. You know, the still images are super impressive and mind-blowing, but like seeing it animated is always interesting. Like, I imagine going out like that. Imagine that is what you see before you go by my. I would take that immediately, no questions asked. This is way too fucking cool. You're getting sucked into this thing. Into a straight up just horrifying object of the sky. It is horrifying, but it's so cool. It's as cool as it is horrifying, if you ask me. Like, what the... Like, how... Probably getting mega cancer on the way, that's fine. That is okay, I'll take that. As you approach Event Horizon, the light from the other stars and galaxies will be blue shifted. Half-life blue shift. Oh, let me just turn around. This is me at the black hole. That's how it looks. I understand. Okay, then let me drive further into it. Opposing Force? Yeah, I also thought Opposing Force was the better DLC. This is also just such a fucked up concept. You could probably see the back of your head as light from your back would travel around the black hole. You would just go third person camera. Oh yeah, oh, that's me. Nice, third person unlocked in real life. Oh my god. Finally the third person camera. It's just, I don't know, the whole concept is so insane. Makes like no sense in the brain. Because it does not work. I mean, it works, yes, but like it does not work with the brain. It's like, yeah, we're light whips around. The hole is now the universe itself, and it's the only light you can see. Huh? I mean, I think this is now theoretical. I don't think this is like actually confirmed that you would just see a hole then. Millions of years have passed for others, but for you, the fall into the black hole was pretty quick. Oh yeah, there. You will now get crushed or spaghettified by the black hole. Yay! Spaghettification. I hope whoever invented that word became the greatest scientist ever. Where it was like, yeah, so spaghettification, that's what's gonna happen to you. You get spaghettified. Yeah. Yeah. Since a normal black hole was not enough, you decided to jump into a quasar. Yeah. God, it's... I'm sorry, but this is the coolest shit. The fact that out there, somewhere out there, there is an object like this. I wanna... Please be fast enough, science, so we can have a proper image of a quasar. I know it's very unlikely, but please, I want a full image of a quasar. I want to know how it looks. I want to know if it looks this insane. I want to know if it just looks like fucking whatever. I can't even describe what it is. But this is so cool. The inside not as much. I don't care for like the inside of it. But like the cool thing is just like how it looks from a distance. Like what the like what? It's just this giant tornado thing. All the shit in the black hole even goes in there. And yeah, that's like the thing. That's like the thing of like what I'm pretty sure like in a black hole it goes nowhere. I don't think it actually goes anywhere. I think it just gets like torn apart and either spit out back into the galaxy right away. Or it just gets like ripped apart and just like consumed. Anything other cool thing? Like cool to look at. Death of the Universe, we had then. Neutron star, we don't need epileptic attacks, thank you. No, don't need to trigger the epilepticals out there. Dyson sphere view from the planets of the solar system. Eventually, it will get radiated off of the black hole via Hawking radiation. It's just, if it does just consume and grow, then that means that the universe is untenable over infinite time. Yeah, I mean, the universe would eventually just go bye-bye, the stars go bye-bye, and then we just have black hole. Either one or multiples, until the black holes too just are done existing in many years. The biggest thing in the universe, a space size comparison. Yeah, this one was also pretty cool. Stargaze. I mean, size comparison is always cool. Yeah, that's a cool thing that he like starts. The way he portrays the different sizes is pretty cool. We look at objects now from 25,000 kilometers away. It's a cool way to like look at the size of things. So now we saw Ceres, so now we're gonna see Pluto. This is Pluto from 25,000 kilometers away, already a huge difference in size. You got the moon, the Earth over there. Living on such a small planet would be fun. Imagine you could drive around in a day. That would be fucked up. And like days would also be pretty like, I guess like it depends on how fast the planet turns. Mercury, Mars, you can already see the difference. Earth. This is Neptune from 25,000. Why is there just a... Why is there a giant jump between Earth and Neptune, by the way? What's up with that? Where's the West? What happened to the rest? What are they hiding from us? What's between there? Hello? Gas moment? I mean, yeah, but like, what the fuck? Yeah, and then Saturn, of course. This is stupid. It's stupid how much bigger Saturn just is. It's so fucking dumb. You just have Saturn. It's like, yo, hello guys. This is now Saturn from the same distance away as the West. And the cool thing is when he looks out at the wings. And like a view to the side. So dumb. It's so stupid. It's about time he loses those wings. He's just flexing. It's about time. I can't wait for him to finally be naked. We got Jupiter also just fucking ginormous with Earth-sized storms. Cause sure, why not? Yeah, and then we have the whole like distance between Earth and the moon where every other fucking planet can just fit between. It doesn't even like look that big. Like I don't understand it. How? Okay. How is it that we can reach the moon? But everything between Earth and moon, like we can fit all the other planets between Earth and moon, but we can reach the moon, but we can't reach Mars and Uranus and stuff. But like, we can fit them between. How is that? I don't understand how that makes sense. That's what I mean about the whole that I don't believe that. No, I don't know the answer. It's bullshit. I don't believe the whole theory of every planet fits between Earth and moon. That's the bullshit about it. It's a giant lie. And of course we have the sun. And now we need to move further upon. View from Pluto. That's how small the sun is from Pluto. You replace the sun with other stars. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. They just show how big the stars are from Pluto. Then I think Regal? No, Pollux. Regal is a bit bigger, I think. And blue. I think of Pollux. It's stupid how... it makes no sense. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. That's a very reasonable size difference between the sun and Pollux. Very reasonable. There is Regal. Yeah, we have Regal, the blue supergiant. Here he is. Yeah, slight difference, slightly brighter, just a tiny bit brighter. As I tested in Universe Sandbox, if we put, wait, I still have Universe Sandbox open. We can take a quick look at it. No, not empty simulations. No, not empty. I want the solar system. There. If we take the sun and just take the sun, and then you take the sun, and then you take the sun, and you take the moon, and then you take the sun, and then you take the moon, and then you take the sun, and we put Regal there, just to have like a size comparison in Universe Sandbox. Hello? Sun, you were supposed to get replaced by Regal. Hello? Sun, don't resist. You'll get replaced now. I think I pressed cancel. Smart as I am. Yes, I did. Regal. Yeah. If you're noticing, there's Venus and there's Earth. Yeah, there's... Mercury is where he is cutting it close. Mercury is cutting it... Well, yeah, yeah, I mean, that's what's gonna happen when Regal's there. It's just gonna... Yeah, I'm just gonna eat everything up. Saturn is fine. I mean, Saturn is already on its way, I think. It's already glowing up. How's Pluto doing? Uranus is just burning up a bit. Like, that happens when Regal is there, and that's also the size difference. Let me just go on to a empty again. Empty simulation. The summer entering a red giant, if memory serves. Yeah, and then it becomes a blue dwarf and a white dwarf. Sorry, white dwarf, and then it's dead. Pistol star, blue hyper giant star. Oh yeah, sure. if the pistol star replaces the sun, yeah, that looks nice. I'm sure Earth is doing fine right now. Battle. The fact that this is how do we pronounce this in English? The other time I watched a video, someone said Beetlejuice. Do you really say it's Beetlejuice? Is Beetlejuice that one guy? You pronounce this as Beetlejuice? I mean, in German it has a stupid name. In German it's ᵃᵃᵃᵒ. ᵃᵃᵃᵒ. That's a dumb name. Beetlejuice, okay. Red super giant star. Oh yeah, sure. Can we go into Universe Sandbox real quick and have a quick look what happens if we put Beetlejuice? From a supernova, could even be in our lifetime. Ooh. Can I watch that live with my own eyes though? Hey sun, was nice with you, but what happens if we put Beetlejuice there? Replace. Oh. It does feel like a second sun. Yeah, hell yeah. Oh, how's that go? Earth, are you okay? Earth, you okay in there? Everything fine? Are you fine? You see, oh, Earth's gone. Earth is gone. No, this Earth has been vanished. Yeah, that happens if Beetlejuice is there. Understood. Then we have, what is that? RSGC1 FL1 Red Hyper Giant Star. Sure. Yeah. Yeah, sure. This is the largest known star. Is it in Universe Sandbox? RSGC1. It's not in... Unfortunately not in Universe Sandbox. For how long, yeah. I mean, supernova would last for longer. I thought I put hyper in my text for this search. Can't find a reference, I don't know. Okay. Maybe you're just lying. No, I heard that as well. I did hear something about like some star going supernova. Not too far away. Distance between Earth and Voyager, that's fucked up. Oh, out the Voyagers. Voyager 1 launched in 1977. It's the farthest man-made object from Earth. Such a cool project. I looked at the whole Voyager thing, that there was only like one singular specific moment that they like shot it out where it like perfectly, you know, followed the directions of everything to go on its current path. That only appears like, I don't know, a specific constellation that only happens like, I don't know how many years. You from Zetna. That's why I had no idea Zetna is that far away. Yeah! Phoenix Alpha Star. Phoenix A Star. Yeah. Imagine you wake up and that's what you see. I mean, I don't think you would wake up and see that. That is fucked up, man. That is fucked up. Light years away from the black hole, yeah. I can imagine. If anything was close, that would not be close for a while. Then Nebula. Boo, go home, boo. Nebula. Boo. Imagine Robert Story into the jet. Yeah. Boo, Nebula. Boo. Boo, Nebula. Don't care. Boo, Orion. That's more interesting. Star cluster M22. From a planet 300 light years away. Boo. Boo. Didn't ask, don't care. Certified dust hater, yes. Boo, Tarantula Nebula. Milky Way. The fact that only now our Milky Way comes, it's so fucked up. Only now the fucking Milky Way appears. This far down it just appears. View from the Milky Way from a satellite galaxy. Fucked up, man. Then super giant galaxy IC1101. Distance between Andromeda, right? Yeah, Milky Way and Andromeda. 2.5 million light years away. Then we got the observable universe. No, that's a local cluster, right? Yeah, the local group. That's the local group. That's what we saw earlier. That's what we looked at in Universe Sandbox. The local group. And then we have the Virgo. Then we have the Virgo supercluster. Then we have this fucking eldritch being, the Laniakea supercluster. This looks like a fucking Elden Ring boss. I'm sorry. I would be concerned. This is the observable universe. Yeah. Then we just have the observable universe. Stupidly huge. Fucking insane, man. So fucking crazy. So crazy, man. Looks like Betelgeuse supernova was postponed. Fuck. Can we speed it up? We're humans. We can fuck up things really well. Can we just fuck it up? That's not just our specialty. Can we just make it explode faster? Proof that Euro is run by game devs. Just get real close to a black hole. Yeah, true. Falling into a black hole planet. Just a planet that just has a black hole there. Okay. That's not too cool. That's not too interesting. I don't know. The whole universe thing, it's wild. It's so fucking wild. I think those are like the interesting ones. Yeah. Falling into a wormhole. Like, I don't even know if wormholes are actually like a confirmed thing or just like a theoretical thing. I do know that wormholes and black holes are not the same thing. They're two different things. Entirely. Some people think it's the same thing. Not. Replacing the moon with planets of our solar system. That's a good classic. Why do I have an Earth in my hand? Serious circles? Yeah, no, in serious no, but like a lot of people have the idea that like black holes lead to different places, but no. Mercury. Cute. Looks almost like the moon. But it's pure theory, and I don't think it's truly viable for what I've heard. Yeah, I don't understand how that would make sense. Or you just like transport between different places. I don't know how that would make sense. Earth? What if Earth had Earth? Imagine one night you wake up at 2 a.m. couldn't sleep, you look outside and it's just the Earth. Instead of the moon, it's just Earth. Oh, what the fuck? Mars? Being all yellow and orange. Sorry, I had to. My neck is hurting. Oh, yeah, sure, okay. Great. Glad to have Jupiter. Saturn, do you wanna flex real quick? Yeah, thanks. Cool. Okay. Yep. Sure, that's cool. Nice having you there. Glad that you came closer. I mean, Uranus actually is cool. Can we replace the moon with Uranus? That looks actually pretty fun. I like that. That looks cool as fuck. Oh, Neptune. Now that's also cool. Then we have blue light. Can we do that? Can we just replace the moon with another planet? There won't be any problems there, right? It's totally fine. Whatever would happen if we just put a... I mean, we can figure it out what would happen. We can just test it out right now. What would happen if we replaced the moon? If we just replaced our moon... Wait, I have to go to the other one. Go to solar system. Let's just test it out. What happens if we replace the moon with Saturn? Oh, with Neptune. That's what I wanted to know. There's Earth. There's the moon. There's James Webb Space Telescope. Hello, moon. Let me just replace the moon with Saturn. Surely nothing bad would happen, like the Earth just crashing into Saturn instantly. That would be silly, right? Let me just speed up the simulation. Right, see, nothing. See, Earth is fine. So Earth is totally okay if we just put Saturn there. Oh god, what happened? Uh-oh. I think the game... What happened? The game crashed. Okay. Sure, the game crashed. Putting Saturn there was too much for the game. Game was not able to handle that anymore. After James Webb Telescope crashed into Saturn, that was too much. What an exaggerated explosion. Probably. Yeah, I need to get Space Engine. I think like Space Engine is gonna be even cooler. Because you just have the universe and you just go through there and look at things. I think that's pretty cool. I'm gonna get that, and then we can look at Space Engine if my PC can run it. But I hope so. Wait, what are the things that Space Engine says? Space Engine. What requirements does it have? Simple explanation is that you basically need to bend space and time like a piece of paper, which seems impossible for many reasons. Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't understand how that would make any sense. Required system: 8 GB of RAM, GeForce GTX 1060. That seems fine. VRAM. Dedicated VRAM of 5 GB. Yeah, I have that. That works. Okay, so we're gonna look at Space Engine the next time around. Space Engine is super cool. There's also this one game I wanna look at sometime. It's currently, I think, even on sale. I put it on my endless wish list. It's on my endless Steam wish list. It's like some space game. Decently old. Wait. On sale. What's it called? it's not like the newest game. Some kind of we have like a spacecraft, and I think it's meant to be like more of a space combat game, but it has super cool stuff for like space exploration in it as well. Just don't know. Is it Eve? No, Eve. Was it Eve? Let me go through my Steam mails. It was on sale not too long ago. Got an email about it. No. I constantly get emails by Steam telling me that stuff on my wishlist is on sale. I wonder why. Elite Dangerous. Yeah, Elite Dangerous, and it's meant to be like more of a space combat game, but there's a lot of like very detailed stuff. I'm pretty sure it even has like quasars, which is already like enough for me. I forgot the name of the game again. Outer Wilds? Yeah, maybe. I wanna get like there's the, was it for Outer Wilds? No, Starfield. Starfield? There is some kind of game that has a Star Wars mod that I wanna look at. I forgot the name of the game again. I have goldfish brain. Strongest goldfish brain out there. Elite Dangerous. Pretty sure I saw Elite Dangerous. Outer Worlds, yeah, probably. Yeah, Darren, that's so cool. Let me show you. It's like absolutely fucking cool in the way it is. There's lots of different like space objects and stuff, and as you can see, you like travel through galaxies and shit, and it's super detailed for just being a space combat game. VR wishlist as well. Oh yeah, it also has VR. Oh, cool. Didn't see that. Elite Dangerous is a horror game. Oh, yeah, just currently. Ah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing you gotta worry about. Just a poser. All good. just jumped into a poser. All good. There's also black holes and stuff. It's super cool. Yeah, but maybe not a quasar, but just like Elite Dangerous, scariest moment in space exploration. Like EDI just exploration as well. It was the scariest game I've ever done. Oh, it's so cool. So cool. We have to play that on stream sometime. I wanna play that so badly, but it's super cool. Just casually, oh, hi, that's the Star. Oops. What's up, Star? Wasn't the one that I saw was the black hole jump scare, yeah. There. Yeah, just like going away and like, oh, that looks cool. That looks pretty fine, that doesn't look too bad. Time to do my little space jump. Whatever could happen, right? Randomly jumping somewhere into the universe. Just like, oh, yeah, well, I guess that would be a black hole. I guess that perhaps would be a black hole right there, or just by chance, maybe, perhaps. Perhaps that's just a black hole. Just casually there. The scariest nutrient star I've ever seen. Really have to play that for myself. Why is there just a random ass game out there that I've never heard about before that just has so much detail in its space generation? Yeah, that looks fine. I don't understand what you mean. It's only 0.70 light years away. On job in ED, gathering data on stars, planets. Oh wait, oh that's so cool. The fact that you just like fly around and explore stars in the universe and scan it and everything. That's so cool. Yeah, I don't know if you should do that. I don't think you should do that. I'm not entirely sure what is that, but I'm pretty sure that's concentrated radiation right there. Oh my god, then you just have like a map? Huh? Holy shit, the fuck do you mean? Photo spaceship led worlds, yeah. Oh, great. It's spinning even faster. Nice. It just flies into it. No fear whatsoever. What could go wrong, right? What is the worst that could happen? What's the worst that could happen flying into that jet from that Nuraririn star? Interesting. Interesting. We need to play it. Looks so cool. Looks way too cool for what it's supposed to be. Yeah, but okay. I think it's been long enough. It's almost been a 4-hour stream considering we only had like gameplay for, I don't know, 1.5 hours. That we're done here for today. I don't know if we're technically nothing stops me from streaming tomorrow, but I have to, well, maybe Fall Guys. Maybe I have Fall Guys Friday tomorrow. Could have a Fall Guys Friday. Why not? Fall Guys Friday tomorrow. So yeah, with that, we're done here for today. My neck is killing me after almost 4 hours. I thank you all so much for watching, chatting, lurking, watching whatever you did today. Elite Dangerous Exploration collab would go. Can you play that game in multiplayer? Is that game multiplayer compatible? Elite. That game multiplayer? Elite Dangerous. Yeah, it's like Eve. Oh, that would be interesting. I'd be up for that to do that sometime, Tay. That would be funny. Could be funny. I'd be up for that in the future. But yeah, okay. I don't want to pull this out any further. My exhaust levels are coming through. I have to learn how to explore again. I mean, I have not played the game once. I mean, I'm gonna play it like before on stream probably, and then we can definitely like do that sometime. I explored the game myself a bit on stream. But okay, everyone, okay, paraders, we're done here for today. I hope to see you all tomorrow for some Fall Guys. And until then, I wish you all a great morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it is for you. Hi. Bye bye. Hi. Bye bye.